Yeah. Watch your head down, yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Man, ain't no way I'm finna listen to you spit with your PDF supporting eye for you finna get clip. Idiot poses wise when truth approach you. Close your eyes, hold the lies, and show your pride is oversized in your replies. Trying to teach, but you only came to preach. Lying about Jesus, who you think you finna reach. In your speech, I hear the weakness, that's why you won't shut up. Demons in your ear, convince you to be evil is what you disagree. It's history, too late to change it, it's a thing. Wins ain't free round here, bro. When you speak, I'm listening. So if you think you finna be hitting me with your wizardry, convincing me to give a free platform, you're tripping, G. I don't mince words, I don't get purrs who don't deserve the way. Why don't you learn? You shown you earned, so deserve your fate, and so discern what happened here, and so you learn your place. I know it burned, but grow and turn from falsehood into grace. Watch your head down, yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Just pay close attention, that hateful ambition is why you done failed your mission. Your faith is a prison that makes you a victim, that's why you ain't breaking my rhythm. You ain't finna get in, my spirit is sealed. Don't know your God, can't say if it's real. To me, he sound awful like Satan for real. Trying to convince me he made us to kill. What are you, stupid? This is the war of the spirit, but you don't know it or walk it or live it. You don't see what's happening, you're walking into it. You're dead where it matters and lost and diluted. You can give pain, you can give hate, but don't wanna take it. That is your way. You will give hate because you love Satan. I'm not finna pause my day to listen to someone whose Lord is hate. I'm finna walk away. Yeah. Whoa. Watch your head down. Yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Yeah.
God bless everybody. God bless. How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope everybody is doing good with me. You know. Hey, y'all look good. Y'all look good. Oh, we already got us a super chat. Ain't this something? We already got us a super chat. From Word Unbox, on a scale from 1 to 10, how mad do y'all think Word and I would be if I tossed a singing verse on his intro song and released it? I'm starting early today. Word Unbox, man, she just know how to push the buttons, don't she? She knows how to push the buttons, man. Like, she is a professional troll. Hey, on a cool, if it sound good, you might get some play over here too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never hate. I ain't gonna hate. If it sound good, you might get some play over here at the Word or not too. Word Unbox, you know. Word Unbox is crazy, y'all. God bless the sister. God bless the sister. Yeah, man, it look good. Y'all look good. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Let's see who we got with us. Of course, we got Word Unboxing here with us. We got Alyssa G. Holy. We got Jordan, the Revivalist. Mike Yetner. What up? What up? The Chosen Few. Warrior for Christ. Tony Conley in the building. Doris Styling. Jeff McPherson. He is my father. Who else we got? John Smith. Is that John Smith? I think that was John Smith. Yeah, John Smith. The imam in the building. Who else we got in there? ASK. What's up? Ty Phillips or Tay Phillips. One of the two. I think it's Tay. Tay Phillips. Ronald Beck. What's happening with you? King's Moonlight. Walk with the Spirit. What up, bro? Raider Christ follower. What up? Tyler Dyson. What's going on? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Yeah, man. I had set my live up from yesterday, but I didn't know life was going live, so I might be on for a little while, and then I might go over and kick it with life. I might go over and kick it with life a little bit. Oh, we got the imam with a super chat. What up? One way apologetic. The imam says, God bless, brother. Time to cook. Yeshua Akbar. Salam al-Masih. Salam al-Masih to you. Yeshua Akbar. D New, what up? Latia Shed, what's happening? Sadie, what's going on? What happened with life? Didn't he say he was going live? He changed his mind? Nikki Dash, what up? Nikki Dash. Did life change his mind? I don't know. I had jumped on. I had to start my live. Latia Shed, stop playing. If anybody revert to Islam, I know it ain't gonna be you. I know it's not gonna be you. We got Matt James in the building. Matt James says, I am an Aussie Christian who's very upset about the terrorist attack in my loved country, Australia. Yeah, everybody pray for our brothers and sisters in Australia. Pray for the Jewish community in Australia. Just pray for Australia, period. Pray for Australia, period. In these tough times, man. They need all the prayers they can get. If you can, reach out financially if you feel like doing so. If the Holy Spirit put it on your heart. Yeah, man, pray for Australia. That's tragic that these innocent people had to lose their lives for a sick ideology. You know, that's just crazy, right? Latia, I know you didn't. The way you be talking about Muhammad in the chat, the way you be talking about Muhammad in the chat, and how dumb the Muslims is in the chat. Nah, I don't believe you. You reverted. You converted, Latia. No. I believe the Imam calls reverted before you. I ain't gonna even hold you. Chris Oakey, what's happening? Yeah, Latia's savage, man. Big D, what up? Not Latia. Nah, she ain't do that. She just trolling in the comments right now. Will you ever find a smart Muslim in the chat? I don't know. We shall see. You know what a smart Muslim is? One that can be manipulative and they can try to twist their words up. That's what Muslims think is smart. Not because, and they can be very ambiguous with their speech. They can be good sophists and they can use words. And that's what that's what most Muslims think a smart Muslim is. But being intellectually honest, nah. Not a one. Join Jesus says, I've been waiting for word streams. My favorite. Hey, I appreciate it. Y'all my favorite bunch of people to talk to and to converse with. Y'all my favorites. You know, y'all make this channel what it is. Truthfully. No lies told. No lies told. Y'all make this channel what it is. Y'all are the greatest. Y'all are the greatest. All right, look like we already got us a guest on YouTube. Let's see who we got. Rashid, what's up? You on the stage? Rashid, you on stage?
Okay, how you doing? How you doing? Word, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, this be me.
Right. Peace. I come in peace, man.
Nah, we had a decent conversation the last time. It was just that you wasn't very honest towards the end, I feel. So instead of going
Well,
around in circles and circles and stuff, I just, better off to end the conversation and then reset and try again.
okay. I thank you for your grace. But I'm a electrical contractor. Sometimes you catch me at the end of the day. I pull maybe a 15 hour, so I may not be mentally astute, you know, in engagements. But I'm okay now. How you?
Nah, you good, you good. I know how I go. I work long days too myself, Sometimes we ain't at the top of our game and it's okay. It's all
That's
good.
it. I'm not, and again, I'm just a layman. I'm just a Muslim layman. That's all I am.
For sure, for sure. Let me ask you a question. How long
Yes.
how long have you been a Muslim?
How long have I been a Muslim? A Muslim as Orthodox Muslim because I came to the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
Uh, and my mother and father, I believe they took their Shahada when I was 5 years old.
Okay, I mean, just because your mother and father took their shahada, that doesn't make you automatically a Muslim. So I guess I would say, when did you really start practicing faithfully
Well,
your
you're
religion?
correct. You're correct. I wasn't. I was practicing the faith, but it would be considered not to be. I wouldn't be an obligation upon me at the time. But when I did reach the age of puberty, I did recite my shahada. Normally, it's automatic. When you're praying, you're going to recite the shahada. You're going to bear witness. So I say at the age of puberty,
Oh
for
my
those who are
gosh.
born into the religion, uh, they become,
Well, I'm just asking you, like, so what makes you convinced that Islam is the truth?
Alhamdulillah. Uh, well, we are born with a fitra. We're born of a natural disposition, and we've given an intellect. And if the intellect is guarded correctly, and the sincerity in the heart is to want to know the creator, then you'll be guided. So through my experience of life's, my ups and downs, I've came to.
You lose. I'm losing you, brother.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Did you hear the answer to my last question?
Well, I don't believe you finished. If you finished, I didn't hear the catch the end of it.
Okay. Well, you said what made me what the question was
What convinced you?
why that Islam is the truth.
Hmm.
Well, my what convinced me is okay. I would say my natural disposition, which is the fitra of the human being, was always there. But going through the trials of life and the ups and downs, it diminishes and then it depletes. But uh, it came a point in my life where I understood from those experiences that Islam is definitely the truth.
Well, can you say that about mostly any religion? Like, because in Christianity, we believe that, knowing that there is a God is instilled on our heart, is written on our hearts, and that
Uh huh.
if you go against the grain, then it's like you're almost forcing it, right? You're forcing to go against the other way. So,
Well,
and then we all
well,
have our
it
ups
could
and
be pressures
downs.
of
We believe, you
society.
know.
Yeah, pressures of society. So now, there could be times where one is not built on the have been raised or cultivated upon the truth, and they may be in an environment or a community where that belief is propagated the most, and they may be considered that is the truth because they're getting the perks of life from those who are surrounding that, and they may consider that the truth, and truth may not have reached them, and they may have the human being may have joined of gathered bad habits of rejecting truth. You understand?
Yeah, but what I understand that, like I said, mostly every religion can say that. You know, Christianity, like most religions can say that. This is like a general.
You mean
This is like a
Abrahamic
general.
religion? Is that what you say?
Yeah, this
You
is
mean?
general. Yeah,
Okay.
this is general to most religions, to most religious people. Will basically tell you
Okay.
the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. So your question is that, and because of that, what would determine the truth, uh, or what would be considered the truth from those who say that their religion is the truth? How could we
Yeah.
determine?
Right, because
Uh,
everybody would say, "Well, I believe my God is the true God. My God is the Creator. My God give you blessings. My God is the one that's going to judge." That's very general to
mhm.
religion as itself. What is it about
uh,
Islam? Right, just being objective, make you believe that that's the one true religion.
well, because of number one, uh, when one submits his intellect, submits the actions of his heart, the actions of his limbs, his speech to uh, to the tenets of the religion, then one is brought into the truth and will be able to see the truth. And when you experience that, your natural disposition will then again recognize that it was the truth when it forgot it was the truth as it came
Okay.
through its experiences.
Hey,
Yeah.
TikTok, can y'all hear me on TikTok? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear the guest on TikTok as well? I'm talking to a guest on YouTube. Can y'all hear me and the guest? Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to say, what distinguishes Allah from any other God? How do you know it's Allah?
Well, we know, and I would even say that or knew, but we forget. That's the word of the word in Arabic for human being mean int, and it means, the creation that forgets. But we know because we were all at one time
Oh, y'all can't hear the
pulled
guest?
from the back of it.
I'm sorry. Why? Yeah, so
Rashid,
y'all
yeah.
can't hear the guest TikTok? Oh, somebody said they couldn't. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we all had bear witnessed. We can't remember it, but we bear witness that Allah is the creator, and He's the only one worthy of being worshipped. Prior to
Yeah,
us
but
coming into the
I could
existence.
say that my God that is a Trinity, right? He is the one
Okay.
creator. Like the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is a Trinity, right? He is the Father, Son, and the Holy
Okay.
Spirit. And Jesus was God. And I can make these same assertions. He created everything. I could say all of this. The same thing that you're
Yeah.
saying.
Okay, but the distinguishing point is that you do say the creator is the truth, but
I know.
yes, you do say that, but it's how you represent that he is the truth through your actions and statements and how you submit.
Can we come to agreement that Muhammad said that he was following the religion of Abraham?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Right.
Oh, yes.
So can we
No
come
doubt.
to the agreement that these previous prophets described the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in a certain way?
So previous prophets after Abraham, before, are all
After
inclusive?
Abraham, Moses, Moses,
Oh,
Jeremiah, Jesus, David, all of these previous prophets before
No,
Muhammad.
they didn't have a choice because Allah had promised Abraham that they would, and he, by choosing them as prophets, they couldn't deny it.
Right, but didn't they? So would you say that they all held to the same theological beliefs about their God?
Yeah, but why would Abraham teach his children other than that if that was a part of the covenant that there's one God worthy of being worshipped?
Right.
If you do look at if you would allow me, if you would go to Abraham, he went to his father. He was guided through we would say the divine spirit. You would know him as the Holy Spirit, but the meaning is the
Well,
same.
I don't think the Holy Spirit is the Father.
Well, I'm talking about the divine spirit.
Let's see what Abraham.
In reference to. Okay,
Let's see what Moses, because Moses. Do you believe that Moses is the one that wrote down Abraham's story?
Wrote down his story?
Yeah, Moses got revelation about Abraham.
Well, I believe that prophets who came before Moses had revelations about Abraham. That's how he was preserved, because he was promised of that.
Yeah, but the one that accounted, because Moses wrote about Abraham, he wrote about Isaac and Jacob, Joseph. Moses wrote all of this.
Yes.
So all of these accounts about the previous prophets between Adam and Moses wrote about them. This is how we know, because Moses is the one that wrote about them.
Correct. Now, can I ask you this? So you're saying that there's no probability that his son Isaac and his grandson Jacob didn't write about him or preach about him or mention him?
I mean, we don't get that revelation from nowhere. The only reason why we know about these Isaac and Jacob and Joseph and all of them is from Moses. Moses is the one that got the revelation, and God told him to write this. The creation story, Adam, Eve, Noah. Moses wrote about all of these people.
So did Moses write about all of the revelation of Abraham, or just that which was significant?
All of it. All of what God revealed to him.
So I'm trying to understand. So Isaac and Ishmael, Abraham didn't share the revelation that God, because that was a part of his covenant. And part of the covenant of preserving the covenant, that it was an obligation upon him after his seed was promised to receive the covenant, his lineage.
Right.
It was an obligation.
But who gave that account?
Who gave the account? Okay, well, I would say from the time of Abraham to Moses, the account was given, but because of the human being, and we forget, and things happened, and so things. Okay, then yes,
right. Nobody wrote it down besides Moses. Moses was the one to write all of these down, all of these things down in these stories to be passed on. Moses did this. So if we want to know what Abraham said and what Abraham worship,
I see where you're getting at. Okay.
Right. We have to go to what Moses said about Abraham, because that's the way we get the Abrahamic story. through
So
Moses.
were there any prophet? Okay, meaning that which was written down, because that's what we have with us. Is that what you're saying? We
Yeah,
only can go by with Moses because that is what we have, that which was written. Okay,
right.
and
So
then you have to keep into you, you have to remember also that before Moses received the children of Israel, they lost it and they went into bondage.
well,
So
we'll
we
get
can't
there.
say that.
We'll get there in a minute.
Okay.
We'll get there in a minute. First, we're gonna try.
Right.
We're gonna see what did Moses
Mhm.
write about Abraham and the God Abraham worshipped, right?
The first
Because
commandment,
we're gonna see.
the most important commandment.
No,
Yes.
we're going back to the Genesis account, to Abraham's account, because
Uh-huh.
if Moses wrote about the God of Abraham, then Moses have the same beliefs that this God of Abraham, that the God of Abraham is, right? Because he comes through that lineage.
Yeah, because and the reason why is not because the reason why is because Allah chose him to be a prophet, and He would not. He would only give him that.
Okay, so let's
The
right.
same that
So
He
if we
gave to
see,
Abraham.
if we see that,
Mhm.
because you don't
Yes.
believe that Allah comes to earth, right? Can Allah come to earth
So
to His
Allah come
creation?
to earth.
Yeah, into
There's
His
a lot.
creation.
Okay, so I see. So I mean, we can. Well, I see that you're building up to that point, but we can get directly straight to the point.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you, right? So did
Okay.
Allah ever come to earth to in His creation, to His creation?
Well, to establish the point, yes, but we can even get straight to the point, right? And so, in the point that you mentioned, that did Allah belittle Himself to
I never said belittle
become His
Himself.
creation? No, that's what we say. That's what
No,
we say. And
no,
I'm
I'm
only
not.
saying what
Before
we
I'm
say.
not even getting to the incarnation right now. I'm just saying, was it possible in the Old Testament, the account that Moses wrote about Abraham,
No,
that God came to earth?
no. So you're going to go to Isaiah? Is that what you're saying?
Nope. I'm in Genesis. We're talking about Abraham.
Okay, we're still in Genesis. Okay, no, that's not possible.
Okay. So Moses wrote, right, that God appeared to Abraham while on earth
Mhm.
in physical form. Not that he took on a human nature yet, but he came and he manifested himself
Okay.
in physical form on earth, and he talked to Abraham. Do you believe that?
Okay, so you're saying that I'll say that's not what we believe.
Okay, so that's one thing that you believe that's supposed to be Abrahamic that none of the other prophets believe. All of the other prophets believe
On earth.
yes.
We
Yeah,
say that Allah.
all the other
We
prophets
said
believe.
Allah revealed Himself. No. We saying the prophets did believe that Allah revealed Himself to Moses. Okay,
in a
how He
physical
revealed
form.
Himself
So Allah did come to earth.
in His whole. So what does His physical form look like?
It looked like a man.
No, because it says that Allah didn't reveal his the whole of Himself, just the little tiny bit that shows His might
I
caused
understand.
Abraham great. Okay,
That's
so
my
no,
point.
so it wasn't a man.
That's my point. That is my point
Okay.
exactly. Because Moses accounted for Abraham, and Abraham in Moses' account of Abraham, God did appear
See, I understand the
to God
confusion.
did
Yes,
God did appear to
Abraham-
Abraham in a form like a man, a form like a man.
No, He didn't.
See, that's
No,
why
he
I'm
didn't.
showing you that you're not an Abrahamic religion, because
No,
now Muhammad comes. Muhammad
where are you getting
contradicts
that information from? Where are you getting that? And where's your proof? Where you getting the
from
proof
Genesis 18, the story of Moses.
Okay,
the
so
story
now
of
we get into the yes. Okay, so let's just get straight to the point. We don't have to. So we say that yes, the Qur'an, it has been revealed. in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah Ali Imran, throughout the Quran, that yes, the Quran, yes, was sent to confirm the Injil and the Torah.
Okay, in the
We
Torah,
straight.
right? So in the Torah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, we see God appear multiple times in the form of a man, over and over and over again. The same Torah, that Muhammad claimed that he is confirming, or Allah claimed that he's confirming.
No. He didn't make a claim. He
Yeah, that's a
conveyed
claim.
revelation.
So
He
Allah
conveyed
gave him.
a revelation is not a claim. A revelation is truth. So
No,
what he
that's a
did,
that's
what
a
he
claim.
said.
That is a claim, because when we look back
So
at it,
revelation is not the truth. So you're saying that the Torah is not the truth.
no,
The
you're
Injil is not the
presupposing.
truth.
That's what I'm conveying to you, brother. You're presupposing that Muhammad did actually get revelation, and I'm trying to show you, if he did get revelation, it wasn't from the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Then allow me to explain, being that I am Muslim and I understand the language. هل أتكلم لغة العربية؟ فهمت اللغة العربية؟
I don't have
درست
to.
اللغة العربية؟
I don't have to speak
Yeah.
Arabic to know what your book says.
Yes, because that's the language in which
I don't
it was
have to
revealed.
speak Arabic. I don't have to speak Arabic
Wait.
to know
Can I
what your
explain
book
to you
says.
why it's important to the reason why it's important?
No,
That
because
is
if you're going to hold
essential.
me to
Can I-
that,
can-
hold on, real quick, Rashid.
Can
This is
I-
what I'm saying.
Yes,
If you're
yes.
going to hold me to that standard, that I must be able to speak Arabic to understand the Quran, then
Okay.
90% of Muslims on earth don't speak Arabic, so they don't.
Okay,
they
no,
can't fully understand your Quran either.
wait. Let me explain. You see, let's start at one, and then we can get to. So now we kind of move, and let's stay at one point and get to that first. It won't take long, and then we can move. Right now, okay. So the Quran, the importance of understanding the language, right, is to make sure this is an obligation on the individual. This is a part of the covenant. You have to make sure and safeguard
The part of what
what
covenant?
you receive. The covenant. You have to
Which covenant?
make sure.
What
the
covenant? What
the
covenant?
covenant.
Who said that? Who said that in order for you to safeguard the covenant, you must speak.
The covenant.
You must speak the Arabic language.
No. You have to verify that you are receiving the truth. And the only way that you verify that you're receiving the truth, you have to understand the language in which the truth was revealed to make sure. So we know that there are enemies of God and his messengers, and their job is to distort the truth, to take the truth, change its meanings. So we know that this takes place. Do you agree that takes place, and it has been taking place?
I mean,
from the time.
Why do you
Okay.
think? Why do you hold on, Rashid? Why do y'all always have to lean on corruption? Everything that ever came out is corrupted.
Okay.
Anything before Muhammad and Islam is corrupted. The only way that I can make Muhammad a prophet is because I got to make sure that everything that comes and contradicts
But that's-
Islam
that-
is
that-
corrupted.
That's not fair, word, because
That's
you
exactly
hold
what
on
you're
to-
telling
no,
me.
But you hold on to the same thing because you say
I
that the
don't.
Quran is corrupted.
I don't have to abide by the Quran because the Quran came after.
No, but you
and
say that
confirms
it is
my
a
Bible.
corruption. You're saying that it's a corruption.
It's a falsehood.
Do you not agree?
I don't make the
Huh?
argument. Hold on. Even though I can make the argument that the Quran is corrupt.
So
I don't
are there
make
any truth
Rashid,
in the? Are
I
there
don't
any
make
truth?
the
Are
I
there?
don't make the Quran corrupted.
Hmm.
I
Okay,
know
let me
by
ask
what
a
the
question.
Quran says, and I hold the Quran to the standards that it
I
set within
understand.
its own
Yes.
book.
So,
you
do
Muslims
you
is
agree
the only
that
one. Hold on, Muslims is the only
Okay.
one that comes up to
No,
talk to
and
Christians
Christians, you can't leave your-
and
you
calls
can't-
the Jews
you
and
can't
say,
leave yourself
"Well,
out of it.
everything is corrupted. Everything is corrupted. Well, Muhammad was wrong.
can't
No,
leave
Muhammad
yourself
wasn't
out of
wrong.
that.
Everything before Muhammad was corrupted.
No,
Y'all have to move
because
heaven and
you-
earth. Y'all have to discredit all the books,
No, we
even
don't. We
science,
don't.
even
That's
history,
that's not fair.
just to make
That's
Muhammad a
not
prophet."
fair. That's not fair. Now you do the same thing, and I don't want to say that.
Stop
That's
saying I do the same thing
let
because
me
I
explain.
don't.
Let me explain why, and then you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't
okay?
do the same
You-
thing.
Okay, well, let me correct. So this is how you do it, and maybe my perception is incorrect, but this is how you do it. There are things in the Quran that confirms your Torah. There are things that don't. You accept the things that do. So the things that don't, you consider it corruption.
I don't need anything from the Quran to confirm my religion. Not one thing.
Huh?
I don't need anything that the Quran have to say to confirm my religion.
Then why did?
I don't.
Then why do you?
I don't
use
never
it?
say,
Then why do
"Hey,
you
look,
use
you know, Jesus was born of a virgin because the Quran says so." No, I don't never do that because my book
Okay,
don't mention other Rashid. My
okay,
book
then why do
don't.
you
My
use it?
book.
Why do you
Hold
use the
on,
Quran
Rashid.
to present?
My book don't mention any other book with outside of its text. Your book does. Your book is
You
the
know
one that's
why?
relying
It
on
doesn't.
our book. My book never mentions
No,
the
no,
Quran.
no, no.
It
It
never
doesn't
mentions
rely on
Muhammad.
your book.
It never mentions Allah. It doesn't mention any
Can
of
we
this.
have a
So I don't have to.
respectful, reasonable
I am, but you're
conversation?
not listening to me.
Okay,
My book don't
I'll
have to
listen. I'll listen.
actually rely on the Quran for nothing. My book don't need the
Okay,
Quran at all.
okay, okay. Can we do this so we're not talking over each other, right? You would speak, and when you finish, I would speak, and I won't interject, and you don't interject, and I won't, drag it on. Okay, so okay, I would accept your stance that you say that you don't need the Quran, but you need revelation, correct?
I got a book for that. My book is Revelation.
Your book, yes, your book is revelation. So you do need revelation, correct?
To know about the deeper meanings of God and how He wants us to walk, talk, act, and conduct ourselves while we're on this earth. Sure.
Yes, we need it. Now the question is, how do we determine that this is revelation? How do we qualify revelation?
Because you can see that from the very beginning, God set up a certain system on how He worked, on how He revealed. He gave His name. He gave authority to certain prophets that to be consistent all the way from then until the present day. We see this consistency all through the Bible, from Moses, from Abraham, all the way to Jesus Christ and his apostles. We see this same consistency. We don't see this consistency when we go and look at the Quran. So if everybody else, 40 other prophets came, right, and gave the same message about something, then you got this one prophet supposedly says he's a prophet, and he points back to all of those other prophets and say, look, I am in line with them. I say the same thing as them. I preach the same messages as them. I worship the same God as them, but he contradicts them at every turn. Then we can obviously see who don't fit. You ever played that game when you was a little kid when they give you like four
Can I
pictures
respond
and then
now
they
rather
put
than
one
change
up
it?
there and they be like,
Change. Can
which
I
one don't
respond
allow?
before you?
Which one don't fit? That's Muhammad.
Can I respond before you change? Can I respond before you change?
What do you mean change what? I ain't changing nothing.
Okay, can I respond because I would like to respond? Give me the chance to.
Go ahead. I'm not muting you. You can respond. Seems like you're losing connection.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you for allowing me to respond. Okay, so you mentioned that there is a system, correct?
Sure.
And how revelation has been gathered, right? There's a system, a system that God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, had established, right?
Sure.
Okay. Now, let us examine the system.
On what level? About the message that they preach, the revelation?
No, well, let's start with the system. So what the system we know, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're not in agreement. So the system is there's one the creator and the word is with the creator, right? And everything that is to be known is with the creator, right? Correct? Is that something?
I agree with that part so far,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. And from that, he reveals what is to be known, the most important that the human being is to be known to receive salvation, right? He reveals it by way of a divine spirit, by way of words from himself, right? Am I still on track?
Well, so far for Christianity, yeah, but you don't have a divine spirit that revealed it.
Okay, yes, we do. Yes, we do. But I don't want to get off topic. We do have a divine spirit, but I don't want to. And it's even in the Qur'an. It's a spirit that we call divine. And okay, but I don't want to get off topic. Okay, so now in that, he chooses a messenger, right? And the reason why he chooses a messenger.
Can we speed this up? Because
we can.
We both believe in messengers, prophets, revelation. We both believe in that. So what we gotta examine is, what did these prophets teach? What did these prophets say?
Okay. Yes. You know what?
In line with each other.
I don't think that it would be fair, and it wouldn't be fair to those who are in queue. And I don't think that this would be the platform to discuss that, because you can't get all of that in that little bit of time.
Thanks for coming, bro. Watch your head.
Watch your head down. Yeah.
If you don't want to get up into it, then what we talking about?
Watch your head.
على شاطئ المطبخ نظرت دجاجة كثيرة اللحم وريش مدندل.
What's up, Kashi?
Hello. What's up? What's your question?
Let me see what can I say. What's the Injil, bro?
That's the revelation given to Jesus.
Okay, what is it?
It's a revelation.
Okay, it's a revelation. That's general. What is it?
Yeah. What are you asking for specifically, like the contents?
Yeah. What was in the contents? What was?
We don't have the contents anymore.
So you don't know what Jesus actually was revealed?
Not 100%.
What do you mean 100%?
So we know generally that all prophets gave the same message.
No, you don't, because you don't have Jesus' message.
Right, but I'm giving you the Islamic paradigm, like what we teach.
I know what you're saying, and I know what Islam teaches. But if you don't have Jesus' message, then you don't know. You have no idea what Jesus preached. You can't come up here and just assert, just because I believe and my prophet said all of these same messengers preach the same message, and I'm in line with them. But you don't have what any of them preached. Then what are you doing? How are you knowing that Muhammad is even in line with them? You don't have their message.
Well, you don't have the same thing for your prophets.
I'm
like
not
you don't
asking
have
about what we
from
got. I'm not asking about what I'm asking about. What you got? What is
Isn't that like a double standard then?
No, I can get to what I believe in a minute, but first you're gonna have to show me what you believe in. Why do you even believe that Muhammad is even in line with these previous prophets when you can't even go back to these previous prophets and even find anything that they even taught?
Right. Okay. Well, the general message of Islam is very easy to understand. Anyone can get to it.
I understand to give the general message. Believe in one God, Allah. You know, I know that it's only one God. I know that most of the previous prophets. Yeah, in general, what you're saying. Do you think that Muhammad said this? Then that means that all the previous prophets said this. So, but how do you go back and actually verify what Muhammad said? Can you?
Like with the prophets before. You don't really get to do that when you don't have revelation from them.
You don't have to do that, but according to your own book, it says that Allah is the one that revealed the Torah and the Injil. And in the 7th century, these people had the Injil with them, right?
Yeah, some people.
Okay, so they did have it in the 7th century. What did they have in the 7th century?
Different people had different books. There was still like corrupted versions and then uncorrupted versions then.
So how do you know Muhammad wasn't confirming the corrupted ones?
Why would he say God revealed a corrupted scripture that man has altered?
That's not what I'm asking you. How do you know that he wasn't revealed or was confirming something that was corrupt? Since you don't know,
Okay.
since you don't know what it was, you don't know what was it good, was it false, what was in it, what was false. You don't know what was in it, was good. How do you know Muhammad didn't come in contact with some people that had these corrupted scriptures?
Well, we can't look at the scriptures that he had or like that were around him at the time. We
So
don't have
how
much
do you
information
know?
for
So
that.
how can you verify that you was actually in line and you're following the religion that Muhammad said that he was connected to?
We don't really have to do that. We just look at what he says, like from his prophecies, what came
So
true,
you
what did he do.
right. So you're relying on one man's testimony. You wouldn't rely on one man's testimony for nothing, bro. You wouldn't rely on one man's testimony for nothing in your life. If someone was to come and tell you, "Hey, Kashi, I got $1 million waiting for you over here somewhere," you would be looking around like, "Hold on, who can verify this? I don't even know what." You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want some verification from somewhere.
Yeah, I understand. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, he doesn't like speak for himself. Like he had companions who also verified the miracles he did and the prophecies that
That's a
came true.
presupposition. That's still coming from Muhammad's mouth.
What do you
Or
mean?
that still was
Like,
coming from Muhammad's mouth, or someone who already was a follower of Muhammad.
so you think like non-prophets can do these great prophecies and miracles and things?
But that's a presupposition. I don't think he had no miracles because your Quran said that he was only a plain
Okay.
warner, that he didn't have no
No,
miracles.
no. You're misunderstanding the text.
No, does it not in your Quran says that Allah reserved the prophecies for him after they had unalived the she camel that came from a rock. He says, "No, I won't send no more prophecies or no more signs, no more wonders, no more miracles, because these people are unto grateful."
Where does it say that?
Okay, you know the story about the she camel.
Yeah, the she camel.
Let me see. I believe it's in the. Give me a minute. Let me bring it up. While we wait, it's Thamud, right?
You said what?
It's called Thamud, right?
Yeah, the people of Thamud.
Right. See if I can get it to the direct part. Hey, why can't I remember the number? I thought it was like 29. Oh yeah, 1168. Okay. Turn away with that breast. Give me a minute, my what's the name is tripping. It's 26. I thought it was 20 something.
Do you know which verse?
Starts at, I believe, in 155. 26, 155, I believe, somewhere around there. Yeah. He said, this is the she camel for her, the time for her to drink. But they 26, 157, but they hamstrung her and so became regretful. And the punishment seized them. Indeed, that is a sign, but most of them were not believers. And indeed, your Lord, he is exalted in might. The people of Lot denied the messengers. When the brother of Lot said to them, will not you fear? Indeed, I am the most trustworthy, and I do not ask for you for any payment. Do you approach the males and you leave the ones that the Lord has created for you? They said, if you do not desist, O lie, you will surely. Okay. I'm getting close. Okay, it says, indeed, that is a sign, but most of you were not believers. Oh, you know what? I think I got this bookmarked. What I'm doing, man. Here we go. I haven't put this verse up in a minute. It's a lot of verses like this, though, in the Quran.
Right. I can't find the part where it says there's not going to be any more prophecies.
Yeah, let me see. Go to 6109. This is another verse. It says, and they swear by Allah, the strongest oaths, that if a sign came to them, they would surely believe in it. Say, the signs are only with Allah. And what will make you perceive that even if it came, they would not believe? And we will turn away with our hearts and their eyes, right? Just as they refused to believe in it the first time. And we will leave them in the transgression, wandering blindly. So it says, even if the signs would come, right, then they would not believe it. So the signs are only with Allah.
Right. I mean, that doesn't say that any prophets after can't do prophecies.
Yeah, some more. Let me see.
I mean, we can move on.
Go to 1759 real quick. This explicitly said. This is about Thamud. This is the one I was trying to get for you earlier. 1759. It says, and nothing has prevented us from sending signs, i.e. miracles, except that the former peoples denied them. And we gave Thamud the she camel as a visible sign, but they wronged her. And we did not, we send not the signs except as a warning. The only signs they're going to, that's why Muhammad is called the warner. He's just coming with warnings. So this is what prevented them prevented Allah from sending signs. Because all of the previous people just disbelieved.
Right. That's not what our scholars are saying about the verse, like what Tafsir Ibn Kathir says.
I'm pretty sure your tafsir say something different, but the Quran explicitly says this is why they did not get any signs no more.
Yeah, so some people weren't sent signs.
Yeah, I mean, and more people all through the Quran is telling Muhammad, send us a sign. Why won't you send us a sign like Moses? And Muhammad replied, I am only a plain warner. Yeah.
So some of the signs that they were asking for were like, make this mountain a mountain of gold. And they were just like absurd signs that people would only gain like worldly benefit for.
2:118. It says, those who do not know say, why does Allah not speak to us, or there come to us a sign? Those spoke those before them like their words. Their hearts resembled each other. We have shown clear signs to a people who are certain in faith, right? Indeed, we have sent you, O Muhammad, with the truth as a bringer of good tidings and a warner, and you will not be asked about the companions of hellfire. This is why Muhammad was sent, just to be a warner. No signs was given to him. He didn't split the moon. He didn't do none of this that most Muslims go around and claim right now. None of that is in the Quran.
Yeah, that's in the Hadith.
Yeah, which comes 250 years after Muhammad. That was wrote down.
No, it was collected.
By that time, urban legends then grew and elevated Muhammad way past than what the Quran even says.
The Quran says he split the moon. You know that?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it says like when the hour comes near, the moon will be split.
Is the hour near yet?
Yeah.
So the hour is near right now?
Yeah.
All right, man. If you believe Muhammad split the moon and don't say that, man, that's on you. That's on you, bro.
All right. That's I think it's Surah Al-Qamar.
It literally says that it will be way in the future. That's a future event.
Yeah, so
that's a future event.
So,
that wasn't a present event.
One of the signs of the hour was like the death of the Prophet, peace be upon him. So around his lifetime would have been like sort of near the hour.
Okay, we'll see. All right, it's a hadith where he clearly says he don't know the hour. He wouldn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So how would he split the moon if he didn't know when the hour was coming? One of the signs of the coming was going to be him splitting the moon.
Yeah, it's a sign. It's not saying like it's going to happen right after.
But wouldn't he know that the sign that the hour was coming if he split the moon and that was going to be one of the signs?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not here yet. Haven't done it. But anyway, going back to this Injil. You don't know nothing about this Injil, right? Who wrote this Injil?
We know a little bit.
Who wrote it?
We don't know who wrote it.
Okay, you don't know who wrote it. When did it get corrupt?
It'd be a guess, and that guess would be like just shortly after Jesus left.
That's just okay. Shortly after Jesus left, that can be any period of time.
Like after his disciples had passed away, let's say.
So when they have it in the Quran, when Allah is telling them, right, that they have it, and the Jews and the Christians have it, and they can sign Muhammad written in it. It's corrupt at that point.
So I said at the very beginning, like they had corrupted and uncorrupted scriptures at the time. Most of the scriptures.
Okay. Yeah. So what was the uncorrupted? What was who wrote this uncorrupted version?
At the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, you had Waraka bin Nafil. He was writing the Injil with Hebrew.
He was translating it.
He was writing it with Hebrew.
He was translating it.
I don't understand. Like, how is he translating it?
That's what it says in the Hadith. He was translating it from Hebrew into Arabic.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
so
anyway,
that's even a blunder because the Injil wasn't even written in Hebrew. The Injil was written in Greek. It's literally a Greek word. So just because you got some hadith saying that Waraka was inscribing translating the Hebrew Injil into Arabic, that doesn't that's a blunder because the Arabic wasn't even written in Hebrew. It was written in Greek. So,
I mean, the Injil in Islam is not said to be in any specific language.
Well, how do you know it's even the Injil then? How do you know anything about this Injil? You don't know. You don't know who wrote it. You don't know what language it was in. You don't know when it got corrupted. You don't know anything about this Injil, but you just believe this Injil just because your Quran mentions it. Muhammad says that he's in line with it.
Yeah, I mean, you do the same thing in Christianity.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
Why
believe
y'all
in
always want
prophets.
to put us in the same boat y'all in? It baffles me. It baffles me.
It's a double standard then.
No,
it's a double standard.
we know who wrote the Injil. We know our authors. Just because you don't know it and your Quran never gave you privy knowledge to this, don't put us in the boat with you.
Bro, it's just a double standard. You're not holding yourself accountable.
Not a double standard when we don't have that problem, when we can identify the author.
You do.
We can identify the language. We can identify exactly when it came from. We can identify and track it all the way through history with manuscripts and such. We can do this. You can't. Do you have a manuscript of this Injil?
Listen. So
Do
you don't do it with the books.
Do you have a manuscript?
You do it with the prophets.
Do you have
don't
a
have the
manuscript?
manuscripts.
Okay, you don't even have a manuscript. This mysterious Injil that was present in Muhammad's time. So why didn't the Muslims preserve it? They're so good at preservation. They're so good at preservation. All they do is talking about how good they're going to preserve things, but they forgot to preserve the Injil in their time when Muslims had it and had it in their own region. And they didn't preserve that though. They're so good at preserving everything else according to Muslims, but they didn't preserve this Injil, one of their prophets' Injil, the most holy Injil of their Messiah. They didn't think about preserving that.
Yeah, all previous scripture is abrogated.
It doesn't say that. In the 7th century, Allah was telling these Christians to follow this Injil. It didn't say it was abrogated. Yeah. Matter of fact, every time that they had a problem, something, they sent them back. Allah sent them back to the Torah and the Injil. None of this was abrogated.
If it was abrogated, why did he reveal Surah 10 ayat 94 if it was abrogated?
What does it say?
He sent Muhammad back to him.
If Muhammad was in doubt about the revelation that he was given, then he was supposed to confirm the revelation with the people of the scripture.
Yeah, it's a rhetorical question. And it also makes the reader, he's going to think, okay, like Islam's coming as a continuation from what was before.
Well, why would he do that if it was abrogated?
You still get the general message, like you can still get the general idea of one God and many prophets.
Why would he say it though if it was abrogated?
He's not telling you to follow it. He's just like, there's a general idea that's going to be carried on.
I know, but why did he say that in Surah 1094 instead of saying that he abrogated it?
It's been abrogated in another place. Do you want me to pull it up?
What?
Yeah, there's another ayah. Do you want me to show you where it was abrogated?
The Torah and the Injil were abrogated.
Yeah.
To who?
For everyone. Like, no one's going to be following them. You follow Islam now.
What?
If it is abrogated, if it is abrogated, could you? Oh, good. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't recognize I was on the stage. But if it is abrogated, could you tell us where Abraham came from?
What do you mean?
I mean, where did Abraham come from?
Like from his parents, like what land he came from, what you want about?
Yeah.
How about both?
Yeah,
how could you tell us about anything in details if everything is abrogated and we have no point of reference to any information about anyone except, well, I don't know. Who do you have information on? Except Muhammad, I think. That's the only person that you have the seerah on him.
Yeah, I don't get why this is an issue. It doesn't disprove Islam. It's just like a minor question.
No, it's nonsensical to say something is abrogated and we can't use it anymore. But somehow, because again, you have a void that you cannot fill with Islam.
Okay. I mean, this is just like about history. It's not about the theology. It's still the same.
You're basically admitting to the wordinized prompt. Muslims can't answer the simple question because there's no foundation for Islam. It says that it's built upon the previous prophets. It's built upon this previous revelation. Muhammad is the seal of the prophets of the Abrahamic faith. But guess what? You don't have any of that. All you have is the Qur'an.
You know what, Chris? I'm actually very curious. Could you show us that verse that says it's abrogated? Is the verse that says abrogated, or a scholar says it's abrogated?
One sec, I'll pull it up.
You don't know which one? Is it the Qur'an itself or a mufassir? Or your buddy saying it is abrogated?
Don't say it's abrogated.
I never came across that verse. I never heard of it. But hey, maybe there's a scholar out there that says something crazy like that. I'm not sure.
So far for the Islamic dilemma, we have the general confirmation with the conscious edits. We have the John Fontaine view that the Injil that we have isn't the Injil that existed in the 7th century. And now we have that the previous scriptures were just abrogated.
Yeah, 548.
Dude, 548 doesn't say it's abrogated. What are you on about?
It doesn't say it's abrogated at all.
Mohammed doesn't mean abrogation.
When we're told to judge between them by what is in the Quran, then obviously we can't follow what they say that's separate from the Quran.
Judge between what?
So wait, hold on. Just 1 second. 2 seconds ago, you were appealing to scholars. Which
I didn't say scholars.
No, but a few seconds ago, you told the word that this is what the Mufassirin, this is not what the Mufassirin says.
I didn't say Mufassir. You said that.
Yes, dude. The word. Didn't you tell him this is what the Quran says, but this is, you responded to him, this is not what Ibn Kathir says. I was
You're talking about 1094, yeah.
Yeah, that was another verse.
Yeah, I know.
It led to this.
He can't just... Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. So, every verse is optional to appeal to a mufassir, or we should always do it?
I mean, we can bring them up if you want, but I think it's pretty obvious when the Quran is like, when Allah is saying that you judge between the previous scripture by the Quran, you can only take what agrees with the Quran.
So, wait, hold on. Why isn't it obvious in 1094 then? What is going on here? How could you be so dishonest like that?
It's one of the clear but unclear verses, Paul.
I mean, it's obvious to me, but if you're going to read it in a bad faith way, then obviously you're going to pull up like your own agenda and then try to go into it and, you know, do what you usually do.
Wait, look at the cognitive dissonance. It's you who's pulling the agenda. You have an agenda because you picked the time when you should appeal and invoke Ibn Kathir. And all of a sudden, when it's something that suits you and it's your own agenda, then no, it's pretty clear. Oh, really? Like, what's with the cognitive dissonance? What's wrong with you? You don't see this? You don't see what you're doing?
I said we can pull up Ibn Kathir. Do you want to go into it?
No, because your Quran's supposed to be clear, right?
Sure.
Kashi, your Quran's supposed to be clear, right?
Yeah, the general message is clear.
About what?
About Tawheed.
About Tawheed. That's clear in your Quran.
Yeah.
What does it say Tawheed in your Quran?
The idea of Tawheed.
What does it say that the general message of what's clear and unclear in the Quran is Tawheed? Where you get that from?
I get that from reading the Quran.
So your own interpretation again.
Okay, let's go to the verse and we'll get the...
So is that your own interpretation that you just gave me?
Yeah, do you want me to get a tafsir out?
Yeah, that's your own interpretation. Okay, man. God bless you, Kashi, man. Watch your head.
All right, can I not?
Nah, if you just gonna sit here and just make up stuff, watch your head, dog.
Watch your head.
That's like the new Muslim thing. They just sit up here and make stuff up just so they can ask a question.
Full Muslim, y'all.
على شاطئ المطبخ نظرت دجاجة
Kashi, you didn't know nothing, bro.
I was laughing when he says about Tawheed. Because, yeah, Okay, buddy.
Yeah, that's real clear. Kashi, you didn't know nothing, man. You didn't know what the Injil was. You couldn't answer nothing. No questions, bro.
Tawheed
Wait,
was clear as
Kashi, if
mud.
you were gonna tell us about the Tawheed, let's ask him about the Tawheed. How would it be one? Could he explain the oneness of Allah with the attributes and the name and everything else?
Is he still in the
He
guest
said
request?
it's pretty clear, so that must be clear too. I think so. Because actually, that's what I would ask him. If he's saying the Quran is pretty clear, tell us the attributes of Allah, Asma Allah. Are they Allah?
I've got my own questions about Christianity now.
You didn't give us no answers about Tawheed.
Once you tell us about how clear this Tawheed is.
What?
As soon as you clarify the Tawheed for us, because we're very confused with the Tawheed.
Yeah, God is
Chris
one.
here and the word. Yeah, but okay, are the attributes Allah? So Asma Allah, are they Allah Himself?
This is going into speculative theology, which you don't need to go into. It's just asking pointless questions.
Speculative?
That's what
theology?
Tawheed is, bro. It's philosophy. What are you talking about?
So my question is, how can you rationalize the Trinity and the concept of God being a man?
All right, you ain't
Yeah,
answering
that's
the question.
speculative theology.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's speculative theology. You see how this works? This works
Yeah,
both ways.
he-
That's speculative theology.
He ain't got nothing. Man.
It's like,
He ain't got nothing, man.
it's like,
Eno, you on stage.
I
Eno,
just want to say, can you guys hear me?
could barely hear you. Can you speak up? You Muslim?
I have mic issues. Never mind.
You're muffled. You might have to take your headphones out. While we wait, get to some super chats. We got Alfred Jenkins says, smell what word is cooking. I appreciate that, brother. We got Word Unbox. Word Unbox says, bro, you lost your mic on this side. Just yours. Appreciate the notice. Word Unbox says, they tried, man. Even hit F2 with the book burn. Yep, they tried to get rid of all those books. Word Unbox says, Allah chose prophets, so they believe in Allah. Well, what else you put? Word Unbox says, how do you know it's Allah? You know, and I know. Exactly. Eno, you back yet? Eno.
I can't have a conversation. My mic is fucked up.
I can hear you a little bit better. Are you a Muslim? Are you a Muslim? All right, Eno. God bless you, man. No Muslims can answer this question.
Can we have somebody with a good mic?
Wait. Well, I do have a good mic, but I'm going to bed. OG, just so you know.
What's up, YG?
I was literally just super chatting the questions you asked them and the verbatim answer they gave you.
Oh, that is what you was. Yep.
Verbatim answer that you were given. You said why is Allah, like, how do we know, like, who Allah is or why Allah is the right God or something like that? And he goes, you know, and I know. Verbatim, I swear. Play it back.
Yep, he did say that.
All my super chats are just verbatim answers of what you got, and they make phenomenal comedy. I'm not as funny as the answers you get from Muslims. I just wanted to tell you that.
I don't know. Them Muslims be very funny, man, with some of these answers they coming up with.
All right, well, good night. I don't know why you're always on so late, so I can almost guarantee I'm gonna wake up in a few hours and you're gonna be ending. I don't know why that always happens.
It's just how my schedule works out, man. How my schedule works out. I guess
that's a lot of hours, or I don't really sleep that much. I sleep like 5 hours. That's probably why. But anyways, I'll see you in a bit. If not, good night, guys.
Good night, sister.
Hey, we're done talk.
Hey, good night.
Let's see. We got us another super chat from Wright. C. Wright, 300. He says, just got to pray for them. Jesus saves. Amen. We do have to pray for them. We do have to pray for them. Yeah, I mean, the way that they're reasoning, and they just don't understand how circular their religion is. We believe in Allah, so Allah got to be true. Muhammad, because Muhammad said it. He said he's the seal of the prophets. Got to believe it. Why? Like, y'all don't ever think to even try to fact check it? Oh, you going, Paul Bishop? Paul's running.
Yeah, I'm running too. Yeah, I just bought some eggnog, so I can't wait. I haven't had it in a long time.
Don't drink too much.
God bless y'all.
God bless you, Paul Bishop. We believe in one God. How you know the Quran is true? Well, one God. Well, okay. Many other religions believe in one God. How do you know it's Islam? Because Muhammad said so. Okay. And one God. It's always one God. We're pure monotheists, one God. What the previous prophets teach? One God. Moses, what he teach? One God. I actually got a clip of that on my channel. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Banku. I actually got a clip of that on my channel. I was talking to this one Muslim. I asked him everything, what did the previous prophets teach? One God. Moses, what did he teach? One God. David, what did he teach? One God. Jesus, what did he teach? One God. That's all they thought. They thought like thousands of prophets, because it's 124,000 prophets in Islam. 124,000 prophets. So at any given time, Brother Chris did the math. It's like 60-some prophets all over the world, and all of them just standing around, walking around saying one God. You can't be serious, bro. Can't be serious. We got us another super chat from the big homie. The big homie. My big homie Scott says, God bless you all. Peace and love to you all. Peace and love to you, big brother Scott. You the man, you the man. Oh, we got the angry Muslim.
What's going on, feller?
What's going on, angry Muslim?
So basically things aren't complex enough for you?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, you say that about the ideal of monotheism needs to be more complex.
When did I say that?
In so many words.
You just putting words in my mouth now.
I mean, if you buy into the Trinitarian doctrine, it was formulated through Greek metaphysics, which made something that was originally a simple statement from the Shema into a 3-century debate among the church fathers and using Greek terminologies from the ancient Greek world.
What do you think you get your what do you think y'all get y'all philosophy from?
That right there is a question that you're running around the block. And
no.
there's
What
no
do you think y'all
philosophy.
get y'all? What do you think y'all get y'all philosophy from? The Greeks actually came up with
Well,
philosophy.
that's a
Just
hollow,
because
that's a hollow
we
question.
use just because we use philosophy that was just so happened to be coined and established by the Greeks, that doesn't mean we adopt their theology. You know, philosophy and theology are two separate different things. When y'all talk about Allah and his attributes and all of this, where do you think y'all got y'all philosophy from?
We got it from the Qur'an.
No, y'all didn't. You didn't. You didn't get no
question.
It's no philosophy in the Quran. There's no philosophy in the Quran.
No one said anything about philosophy. That's not philosophy.
That's exactly what I asked you.
From the Tajweed.
Bro, when you're talking about Allah's hands and foot and all of this stuff and how you convey it and how people actually understand it and stuff, they use philosophical terms. What do you think they got these philosophical terms from?
They don't use philosophical terms. You're talking about Ahl Kalam, that I take the position of the author, meaning that the Sahaba radiallahu anhum didn't practice philosophy, nor did they use those Greek terms. It was the Ash'ari and people like the Mu'tazilite
they used those
actually
Greek terms.
embraced the Greek philosophy, which was condemned by Ahl Sunnah. So
they use the philosophy terminology, bro. They use the philosophy terminology of the Greeks.
Right.
All philosophy started with Aristotle. All of philosophy started with Aristotle, and
that's not true neither.
Yes, it did. It started back then.
Philosophy started. It started with the Egyptians, actually, that they had visited Egypt and Mesopotamia, that laid the groundwork for the Greek philosophers of the pre-Socratic era.
So hold on, Hakeem. What Egyptian philosophical terminology and stuff do y'all use?
We don't use none of the above. So you got to have a conversation with me. You're having a conversation with the guy in your head.
I'm asking you. So y'all don't use like Platonic or Neoplatonism. Y'all use Aristotle. Listen, bro. Listen. Y'all do.
Let's slow this thing down, because you done straw man me the whole time I've been here. Let's have a conversation with me.
I didn't straw man you anything. I just was asking you questions.
A whole bunch there, guys.
I didn't straw man you anything, bro.
You're not even having a conversation with me.
All right,
you're having a conversation.
What's the Injil, Hakeem? What's the Injil, man?
The Injil is what was taught by Jesus from the original, and then it developed through oral tradition, and then it took on a life of its own with the numerous manuscripts over the course of time.
So was it written down?
Not originally. Jesus didn't walk around.
Was it eventually written down, bro? Was it eventually written down, bro?
Eventually it was.
Okay.
Right. If you have an education
did they have
about
that
your
in the 7th century?
you will understand
Hakeem,
that there are
did they have it in the 7th century?
Have been put on the
bro,
time
you ain't gotta over-explain everything, bro. Just be quiet, bro. Be quiet. I just asked you one question. You don't have to over-explain everything, bro. You don't have to over-explain everything.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I know, because you about to get dropped. Watch your head. Angry Muslim, y'all. Watch your head, bro. The angry Muslim. Can't have more than a 3-minute conversation with him till he go full Muslim. Till he go full Muslim, y'all. This dude here, he's a stalker. What you want, Flawless?
Word, my son. What's up, my son?
Why you always stalking me, bro? You like me?
How's your mama doing? How's your mama doing?
Don't worry about my mama, man. Worry about yours.
It's just funny because you ran the other day and then you did the Islamic dilemma right after. You a bum. You know that shit. You a bum. Where you getting your teachings from, man?
Shut your dumb mouth. Watch your head. Watch your head. Full Muslim.
على شاطئ المطبخ نظرت دجاجة كثيرة اللحم وريش مدندل.
Silly people, man. I swear. Trinis. What's happening? Is that your
What's
name?
up, brother? What?
Trinis?
Yeah, you said it right the first time. What's up, brother?
Oh, okay,
What you talking about, man? What y'all talking about, man?
I'm just trying to figure out some basic stuff from Muslims, man.
Well, tell me, what's up?
What you say?
I said ask.
Oh,
I'm country. You gotta, ask.
Oh,
I'm country.
it sounded like you said okay.
Oh, that's
I thought it was a new slang.
You think I'm rapping?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it might be. Yeah, you probably came up with one. We probably need to use that motherfucker.
Nah, you came up with it, not me. I ain't gonna steal your shine, man. I ain't gonna steal your shine.
I came up with you. No, you came up with it because you thought you heard something. Then you said, what's up though? What is it? Muslims can't answer this simple question. What's up? What it is?
Yeah, man. I was just asking, you know what I'm saying? Just simple stuff like what's the Injil? What's this Injil?
Okay, well, I heard the last brother before you got into a thing about debating is both of y'all got your own understanding already and opinion or something. So it's up to you to open your mind to accept facts. You know what I'm saying? And and that's the whole point about debating and not arguing. So that's just to push that to the side because I don't do with all that. Okay. So the Injil is the gospel of Christ that Jesus has spoken to his disciples to teach them and also to teach the people who was willing to stay around and listen to him. Okay. And this message was blessed with him from birth. Right. Because remember, he came from God. All right, that means the heavens, okay? And he was blessed into his mother Mary to form and to become the Messiah into the world today. So the Injil is the word that was given unto him through this spirit, which we believe was an angel, all right, that was given to his disciples and the people who choose to listen to him and also believe in what he was speaking.
Okay, you said a lot there, and it's a lot that I can jump on, and I can just sink my teeth into. But I ain't trying to lead the conversation nowhere else.
Listen, man, I'm not one of the Muslims, man. Come on with it.
No,
man.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to keep straight real quick because I understand. Basically, you're saying that these was the words that Jesus spoke to his disciples, correct?
Okay, yeah. Oh, it depends how you want to say words or what you are really, because you asked me first. What is the Injil?
Well, the message. Let's just say the message. Okay. The message that he spoke to his disciples. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So what he taught, what the original teachers of Jesus taught. We ain't teaching. We ain't talking about what Paul told y'all what Jesus was talking about. We ain't
on Paul. Paul didn't write the
no,
Injil.
No, I ain't saying. That's what I'm saying. We ain't talking about what everybody think Jesus was talking about. When we say the Injil, we talking about the original teaching. That means what Jesus actually himself said.
Oh yeah, where we can find that at, Trinis? Where we can find that at?
Okay, you would never be able to find that.
I can't never find it. What?
Oh no, facts. Okay, watch this. Here it is. Because you have 4 gospels and you got these manuscripts, okay, that they say that you have. Because have you touched the manuscript? Have you actually held one of these tablets that these people found in the Red Sea?
Well, hold on. They didn't find nothing in the Red Sea according to the Gospels. You're thinking about the Dead Sea Scrolls. You're thinking about the Old Testament.
Yeah, the Dead Sea. My bad.
We're talking about the Gospels. First, you want the Paul. And Paul, he didn't write a gospel.
We passed Paul. You said we was.
I know. I'm saying first you was talking about Paul. We ain't talking about Paul. Paul came after the Gospels or this Injil. Then you went to the Red Sea, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and that's way before this Injil. So I'm just talking about this Injil that was actually given to Jesus.
Oh, but they did. But hold on, they did find the gospel though. They did find the gospel of Barnabas in the Red Sea. I hate to tell you that, but that's a book they didn't put in the made-up book that the people today believe in. But go ahead though.
You believe in the gospel of Barnabas?
Oh yeah, facts, big fact.
Really?
Yes.
So you believe Muhammad is the Messiah?
No,
that's what it says in the gospel of Barnabas.
Hold on, wait. Watch this.
That's what it says in the gospel of Barnabas.
Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, calm down. Hold on. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that he was the servant, or you consider it depends the word that you want to use in the Aramaic, or slave of Allah. Okay, the messenger of God. Okay, All right, but the word Messiah, which also mean anointed, will also, if you want to break it down some more, mean chosen one. So every prophet that came from God was actually a Messiah.
Okay, show me that in your Quran.
Okay, no.
Okay, no. What do you mean?
Now,
Okay,
hold on,
no.
listen. Okay,
You got to show me this
go
in your
ahead, Coach.
Quran.
Can't nothing but one person talk now.
I'm just saying, you got to show me that in your Quran, bro.
Hold on. Okay, check it out. What you mean? Show you what? What you want me to show?
Show me that every prophet was the Messiah.
Hold on. Boom. Let me rewind for you. Okay, when we speak upon Jesus,
Okay, we're gonna rewind
Isa,
it. Okay, let's go back.
Okay, no, hold on, because I gotta give you you gotta understand. I can see and say, hey, okay, show me that the flower is blue. Show me that the flower is blue. Well, damn, how did the flower get blue, man? How did the flower get blue, man? I gotta explain how the flower get blue, man.
Oh, you know how the flower got blue?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta let me explain. We gotta get there. So watch this. Let's go back.
Ooh.
Remember, what do Messiah mean? Hold on. What do Messiah mean?
It means anointed.
Okay.
It means anointed.
Okay, so what do anointed mean? Break it on down, because it breaks down even more.
It means set apart.
Oh no, wrong. It means it means chosen or a person who was like provider.
Set apart.
It's chosen.
It doesn't
provider.
mean provider. No, it doesn't. That doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean provider. It means that you're set apart. I just want to see where Muhammad is. It says Muhammad is the Messiah. We're gonna wait on Trentus to come back, man. I think I seen a super chat just now. Did I? Oh, okay, I got to it. If y'all haven't already, hit that like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go ahead and tap that screen on TikTok. Flawless, I'm just gonna block you, bro. You're annoying. You're like a gnat at a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Just
you said a gnat. This nigga funny as hell.
I'm just saying that guy. He's annoying, bro.
Hold on. Damn, my phone acting up. Yeah. Okay, there. All right. You ready, brother?
Yeah, I'm just ready. I'm just trying to see what if you go off the screen, I can't hear you when you're talking though. You have to be on TikTok so I can hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah, but once you go off the app, I can't hear you. It mutes your mic. You gotta stay on the app, bro. You gotta stay on the app.
Okay, so it means anointed according to the Oxford Webster, it means anointed or successor or candidate of a position.
So is that your authority now? Is the Oxford Webster Dictionary your authority, or is the Quran?
I know, brother. Hold on, calm down, brother.
I'm just asking you, so we can know.
I'm giving you the English language, because when we talking about the Bible today and we trying to break it down,
not an English word. It's not an English word.
What's not an English word?
The Messiah, the Mashiach. It comes from the Hebrew.
Okay, so what it is in Hebrew?
I told you already. It means anointed or set apart for something.
Okay, so you went back to English. Okay.
I gotta talk to you in English because you speak English, homie.
No. So hold on. Watch this. Let me say it again. You said that's not what it means really, because it's Hebrew. Okay, so let's go back to Hebrew then. So what's the Hebrew word for it?
Mashiach. Mashiach, bro.
So what that mean?
I just told you.
Oh, so that's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. That's what I'm telling you what it means. I'm just breaking it down more and more to you
I'm telling you, it's called anointed, right? It's the anointed, right? And when you anoint something, hold on, let me break it down to you, player. When you anointed in the Old Testament, they used to wipe oil on you. That means you're set apart for something, right?
That's right.
And then the root word of it, it's more like a wiping. Right. But we're talking about the role, the office of the Messiah. This office, right? This role is a certain thing, right? He's set apart for something, right? But he's not only set apart for something, he also fulfills certain qualifications to let you know that he's the Messiah, right? So I'm asking you, where does the Quran, right, says that that Muhammad is a Messiah, or either all of these previous prophets are the Messiah? Since you want to appeal to the Gospel of Barnabas, who came out through the 14th, 15th century, by the way, almost 700-800 years after Muhammad, I don't know why you want to even appeal to that, because that's
wait a minute, incorrect, brother.
That's
listen,
very
hold
correct.
on, listen.
Google
Hold
it.
on, no,
Google it.
incorrect.
Google it.
Google it. Nick,
Man,
the only
man,
guy.
come on, man.
Listen,
Come on, man. Listen.
listen,
Google that, man. Go
listen,
ahead.
you one of them. That's why that brother getting mad. You a jokester. You one of the ones
Bruh,
who
you
play
been
games.
up here joking with me this whole time, fella. Don't get up.
No,
don't get
man,
it.
you
Don't
one of
get your
them.
panties in
You
the
one of
bunch, bro.
them.
No, come on, man. We having a good laugh. We kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
we talking,
you a
bro.
character. You a comedian on here.
Bruh,
You a
come
comedian.
on, man. Go ahead and look
Hey,
it up.
You Sakin to Dave Chappelle, ain't you?
Man, he might be my distant cousin on the cool.
I believe it, because you a funny ass nigga.
Come
Listen,
on, you can't say
my
that
friend-
on TikTok, man. This is a child's app, bro. You can't say them words.
Child's app, but they didn't quit doing the shit they do on here then.
Come
but
on,
listen, my
man.
thing
Come on, man. Respect
okay, but listen,
the platform, bro.
the gospel of Barnabas, which is the same guy that was beside Paul.
No.
Gospel yes. Now you know it's more than just one Barnabas.
Hold on.
Okay,
so you so you appealing, so you don't like Paul, but you will take his homie.
Barnabas didn't even like Paul. He left Paul. He left Paul when Paul started misteaching. Now you gotta listen, brother. When Paul started misteaching the teachings to certain people, to certain church groups of individuals, tribes that they was going to, Barnabas left Paul. Can you
see when the Gospel of Barnabas was actually written, please?
That's the only gospel that that's the only gospel that dates back to the time of Jesus Christ and talks about the Prophet Muhammad.
Bruh, looking up, see when it was written.
Hold on.
Now be truthful now. Come on, man. We're gonna see the Gospel of Barnabas dates back to the time of Jesus Christ. That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about, man. To the time of Jesus. To the time of Jesus. Yeah. Trent is about to teach me something right now, man. He about to teach me something. That Gospel of Barnaby. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and tap the screen. Tap the screen. Hit the like button, man. Is the likes adding up on YouTube? Is the likes adding up on YouTube? We got 244 people in here. 250 pretty much. What them like looking like? Since we have an intermission, man, we missing almost 100 likes, y'all. Go ahead and hit the like button while we are waiting for the brother Trinity. He sound like Nelly and Tony Coxon. Oh, man. Big D say, don't learn nothing from him, word. I don't know, man. He might just be about to hook. He about to hook me up on something, man. You know, he about to hook me up on something, bro. Don't be surprised, man. You can learn something from everybody, mostly, except for Muslims. But we all know that
when you do a
standard,
deep dive, get very, very
let Yasakati tell
I have
him.
been doing a deep dive into this issue. The standard narrative has holes. Leave it at that, ya akhi.
The standard narrative have holes in it. Just leave it at that, Aki. Leave it at that. Don't press too much. Don't press too much.
It say the 14th and the 17th century, but it was written in the manuscript they got was written in Spanish. But they also hold on,
did Barnabas live to the 14th to 17th century? That means Barnabas was 1600 years old walking around writing gospels.
That's right, just like the 4 Gospels in the Bible.
Hold on. So you think he wrote that gospel? He lived for 1,400 years.
You so correct too. Guess what? And then guess what? Even the 4. Guess what? That's not even the 4 Gospels in the Bible. Some bullshit.
No, that don't mean that. That don't mean
yes,
that.
it do. They were written hundreds of years after too.
So can we agree that the Gospel of Barnabas is a fraudulent document that you just appealed to say that it was the one of the Gospels, this Injil?
With the other 4 Gospels, you correct.
No, the other 4 Gospels is written in the 1st century, bro. You can't put that on us.
Hold on. The first 4 Gospels was either written 50 to 70 years after Jesus Christ.
Whoa, that's not 1,400 to 1,600 years, is it? Yeah, listen to Dr. Alicia, man. Dr. Alicia say, it's okay, Aki, just move on. Don't embarrass yourself, Aki.
Oh no, I ain't embarrassing. Tell shot. I'm beyond embarrassed. I don't believe in some books that came later on.
Where you from, man? You from ATL, Florida, somewhere?
There you go. You hit it on the head, man. You close. Well, you know you people, don't you?
Man, I got people out that way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, shot. They're right.
Yeah, I can tell. I know the slang, man. I'm from down south too.
Hey, this real shit. Hey, look, worst gamer called who. He said, Tritus is the annoying uncle you avoid at the barbecue. Hey, that's what my niece and nephew be saying that shit.
Yeah, man. So
wait a minute.
So we can agree, Trinis. We can agree.
That I agree to that. I agree to
okay,
that.
So what? So what is this Injil then? What is the Injil that your Quran talking about then? It's not the Gospel of Barnabas. We can eliminate that.
Nah, that was just something else we added. But the Injil is supposed to be the original teachings of Jesus Christ.
Right. So who wrote it?
It wasn't written. It was spoken into. Like Jesus spoke the word of God. He wasn't writing nothing down.
So it wasn't never written, no time, no way, at any point in time.
I mean, we can call it with the like we were just talking about the Gospel of Barnabas. We can also add that with the other 4 Gospels. Yeah.
Hold on.
They were written down hundreds of years later.
So let me get this correct. The 4 Gospels is the Injil.
You say what?
The 4 Gospels.
Incorrect.
Okay, that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. No. Who wrote this Injil that your Quran talking about? It's not the 4 Gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Let's just ball it up, put it on our bed. You know, keep it safe so the goat won't eat it. You know what I'm saying? Who we talking about? The Gospels, the Injil that your Quran is talking about, the original one.
That's right.
Okay, well, who wrote that?
It was never written. It was spoken into existence. Jesus spoke the word of God. He didn't write the word of God.
So do you have a Quran, brother?
Yes.
Okay. Can you go to 7:157 for me, please? Chapter 7, verse 157. Yeah, we got to put that on our bed so that goat.
Hold on. What you want me to go to again? What?
Chapter 7, verse 157. Let's see what let's see what our brother come back with. See what our brother come back with. You know what I'm saying? Shouty, 8-town stomp on him, Shouty. Bankhead, fool. Bankhead. 8-town stomp, Shouty.
You talking about Surah Al-Raf, right?
Surah 7?
Surah 7, Ayat 157.
Yeah, Surah Al-Raf, yeah.
Okay.
Come back. I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you so we can speed this process up a little bit, bro.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's those who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whom they find written in what they have of the Torah and the gospel, who enjoins upon them what is right and prohibits them from what is wrong, and makes lawful for them what is good and forbids them from what is evil, and relieves them from their burden. and the shackles which were upon them. So you see, it says that it was written.
That's right.
Okay, so it was written then. It wasn't just this oral gospel that y'all said that you said earlier, correct? If you off the app, I can't hear you, bro.
Now hold on, I'm just reading. I'm continuing. I'm going on down some more. Hold on.
You critiquing me? You trying to double check that thing? It says it was written. Says it was written there, dog. Says it was written, bro. Man, I'm tired of this Jeopardy music. Let's give him some more Jeopardy music. The brother, he learning his dean up here right now. He learning the dean.
Okay, yeah, it's talking. Yeah, you're right, because it says for.
If you're off the screen, I can't hear you, brother.
It say for those who it say for those who have found what was written of the Torah in the gospel.
Right. So they found Muhammad written in their books, correct?
That's correct.
All right. So it was written.
Okay.
And you don't know who wrote it though.
The Injil or the Torah.
You don't know who wrote them.
Guess what? Because you got my mind going somewhere too. Watch this. Okay, watch.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far because I'm trying to bring it home. I'm trying to bring it home for you.
Okay, yeah, because even with math, you got to simplify shit. Okay, when the prophet was given of Islam, peace and blessings be upon him, he was given the word of God through the angel Gabriel. He would, Qur'an don't mean book; it means to recite. Okay, so when he recited these things, these people had to remember. Some people even had to find stones and wood to write it down. So,
but they did write it down, though, right?
Okay, facts. I'm with you. So that's what I'm saying. Hold on, I'm getting there. So later on, even with the first caliph, with the first khalifa, that means the first leader after the prophet.
I know what that means. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so even after him, he didn't even compile the book together. All right, it took the next generation with Uthman and Umar to bring along the Quran. Okay,
yeah, for sure.
All right. Okay. So in the time of Jesus' era. Or even with Moses' era, the people heard. So, like I told you from the beginning, Jesus didn't write the book. Jesus didn't write the Injil. He received the revelation and he spoke it. All right, just like with Moses, they received the revelation and they spoke it, and people around them heard, and these people wrote down. All right, so that means in time that these people wrote, they compiled the book and said, "Hey, this came from Moses."
So
hey,
who wrote the book? Actually, Moses wrote his own book, but who wrote this Injil? I understand you said it was people. Let me ask you a question.
It had to be the people.
Okay, you just saying the people. That can be the people the people under the stairs or what? Like the people. That could be anybody. I'm asking you. So who do you think? Who do you think? Because you got your brain going now. We brainstorming here together. All right, I'm walking with you, bro. All right.
Okay.
Who would have knew Jesus' message in depth to where when he spoke it, they would have been able to memorize it and then write it down? Who would those people would have been?
Hold on, wait a minute. But you're saying what we're saying.
I'm asking you a question. Yeah, I'm going with your train of thought. I'm going with your train of thought. Right? I'm going with you. I'm walking with you. So who would have been? Who would have been those people?
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Who would have been the people though, Trennis? Who would have been the people that knew Jesus' words to be able to write them down?
But what you're asking is correct because it's also an answer. Because listen, what you're saying. Yeah, because what you're saying is what you said. That's what Islam is trying to say. Because Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John is not Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
I'm not asking you about who didn't write them. I'm asking about who did. You get to see the difference. I'm not asking about who didn't write them. I'm asking about who did write it.
Who? Hold on. Which one? The Injil or the fake gospel?
The Injil. The one you talking about. The one we talking about.
The Injil is lost.
They had it in the 7th century. We just came to that conclusion. They had it in the 7th century.
It's gone. It's gone. We ain't
who
got it no
wrote
more.
it in the 7th century, brother?
In the era of the disciples.
Okay, so that means the disciples of Jesus would have been the ones that knew his message, knew it in depth, and was able to write it and put it on paper.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, thank you. So just like the Sahaba would have been their equivalent to the Sahaba of Muhammad. Correct.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Hold on, listen.
All right. We going somewhere, bro.
Listen, what I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to figure out what like the whole time you saying what I'm saying, but that's what Islam trying to say. Like what they got today is not that today.
Nah. See, this is the thing, Trennis. We going with your logic. We going with your logic.
Nah, it ain't logic. It's fact. But go ahead.
We going with your facts, bro. I like facts better than logic. I do. I really like facts because you saying it's fact. That mean we could put a stamp on that. That's facts that the Sahaba.
Because we know ain't nobody in today's time got Jesus' words for real.
Okay. Let's peep it. Isn't it so ironic? It's so ironic that the people that wrote Matthew, Mark, right, and John, they was followers of Jesus. We got those. What you say that the people that might have wrote them, that's what we got, homie. We got those. That's us.
Wait a minute.
That's
Hold
what
on.
we got. That's what was passed around.
Hold on.
That's what we got, man.
Nah. You can't.
That's what we got, Trennis. That's what we got, man.
If your book tell you that these people got their information 70 to 100 years after Christ, so you telling me
how many years? Hold on, bring it back. How many years?
70 to fit your book. The Bible even said that. Go to the front of your Bible.
The Bible don't say that.
Matter of fact,
Stop lying. The Bible don't say that.
Listen. Go to the Bible, any Bible. A matter of fact, go to the Bible that tells you what time, who wrote it, and what brought about, and how long did it take for it to come after Christ.
That's not what happened.
Nah, brother. You just sit there and did it a while ago, and you just did to say do it to yourself. So you telling me
I ain't do nothing.
Nah, listen,
I ain't do nothing. Trennis. Hold on, Trennis. Do you think people can't live for 50 years?
Bruh,
is that what you're trying to tell me?
You telling me that the disciples lived 100 years after Jesus?
I never said that. You said that.
That's how long the gospel took for them to be out. Them gospels in the Bible.
And it's crazy, Trennis. Hold on, Trennis. Because you got some numbers mixed up.
Oh my God!
You just got some numbers mixed up, bro.
Boy, you been finessing these folks on here, mistreating, tricking.
Man, I ain't finessing nobody.
Folks, man.
Hey,
ain't no way.
Trennis.
Ain't no way you been tricking your fans.
Hold on, homie.
You got a lot of fans too, though.
Hey, hold on, homie. Hold on. The thing is, I ain't got no fans. I'm nobody. I'm literally a nobody, right?
Nah, you got some fans, brother. You got a lot of people watching.
Well, this 130 people in here. That ain't a lot.
Well, hey, guess what? The pages I've been on, them folks had 5 people. But go ahead, though.
I got 250, 60 people on YouTube. Just to let you know, you on YouTube.
See,
right
hey,
here.
Guess what? You got more followers than Jesus had, and a lot of more people.
Nah,
go ahead.
Jesus got almost 3 billion followers right now, bro. Nah. So listen, what your criteria was that you just said is that we have somebody that knew Jesus and was actually close to Jesus, had to be the one that wrote them gospels, that wrote this Injil. But that's what we have. But and then you say, hold on. Let me finish. I just let you finish. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish.
You were incorrect though, but go ahead.
I'm not incorrect. No,
I talking about the statement you just said.
It's not incorrect. Now, if you hold on, let me finish. Come on. Now, if you go back, right, to the early church. Now you trying to quote secular scholarship, right? We don't hold to secular scholarship. That's not my authority, right? Just like it's not your authority. Your Mufassirins, the people that came out with the Qur'an, the Hadiths and the Tafsirs and all of that. That's who your authority is. That's our authority as well, because we have, right, hold on to your socks. We have an oral tradition called apostolic succession that predates the Qur'an in Islam by 600 and some years. Even the Jews did this way back 1,000 years before Islam. So Islam is not new in this oral transmission of such information, right? So the gap between that you want to say, the gap that we have, the 50, 60, 70 years that we have, according to you, we can always trace this back through our apostolic succession, through our early apostles and Jesus' disciples, to let us know who wrote these gospels, Trennis. You know what I'm saying? So we got that covered, homie. We got that covered. It was passed down orally until they wrote it down, Trennis. That's all I'm saying, fam. So your authority that you put, we meet that criteria. We meet it. So the Gospels is what we have. Come on back to the app, man. Come on back to the app. We got Logic in the building. What up, Logic?
What up, man?
Sound like you hooping in the gym or something. He done ate him a protein shake. He out there getting it in.
Oh,
Come on back, Trennis. Why you keep going off the app, homie?
going live and it will get.
Why you keep going off the app, bruh?
Tracy's a good connector. Okay, so I'm not going to stay on much longer. I'm going to let you go. But it was really nice talking to you.
Hey, it sound like you busy, bro.
My pleasure. Bye. Okay. Country.
Oh man, this dude started watching TV. All right, Trent.
Now,
come on back to the app, man. I got people. I got.
I'm reading. Cause John lived up to about 100. They say.
So people did live until 100 years old. You keep just proving my point, Trennis. Keep on doing your research, man. You gonna see.
It said John typically lived up to around 100 AD. What's 100 AD?
That's the turn of the first century. That's 100 years. Jesus died in 33 AD. That's about 67 years after Jesus. But his gospel came way before then.
Okay, so that's saying that the only disciple to live that long after Christ was John.
Okay, but we're not talking about how long they lived. We're talking about
with
when they wrote their gospels.
Like the women are so beautiful. I love their.
Can you turn your TV down, bro?
I will not wear one because I don't want to.
That's not my TV.
But that's not.
Who is that? What is that?
How you do
I
it?
even like some of the things.
Hell,
in the Quran,
I don't know how to do it.
Which is why sometimes when I read the Quran, I really want to know what people
I'm on the
think
app.
about this. What is beautiful
It's doing
about
what
the
it did a while ago.
Quran? What do you see that
Oh
is
no,
beautiful?
your thing tripping, bro. I
And
can't
that
even
doesn't mean
meet
that I
you.
believe it's the word of God. It
Hold
just
on.
means that I understand that it is a book of poetry. I understand that it is not only like poetry, but it is.
Somebody spitting facts back there. I don't know who it is. Don't run, because whoever you listening to, somebody getting a message to you, bro. She was speaking facts back there, man. I don't know what you was watching. You need to go and listen to her a little bit more. You need to go and listen to her a little bit more. She trying to lead you on the right path there. I ain't even mad at you. You ain't got to come back and listen to me. You just keep listening to her. She might save your soul. Flawless, you're not coming up, bro. Somebody block Flawless for me, please. Muhammad, what up?
What's up? How you doing?
What's going on, man? I'm good. You?
I heard you ask the brother about how we refer to the gospel in the Torah, and you guys keep asking that, and I would like to make a position on that just to make things clear for you guys. Could I do that for you?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead, man.
So us as Muslims, we believe God originally revealed the Torah to Moses, okay, and the gospel to Jesus. We do not say the current Bible is fully preserved or identical to those, original revelations that was given to Moses, Jesus, and so forth. You
Okay,
understand?
that's what you got.
No, I'm just clearing things up because you guys like to ask that a lot, and it seems like we keep giving you the answer, but
Okay, let
just
me
can't
straw
back
man
you.
what you just said. Let me give you an argument back to you. Right, the Injil originally was the words and the message that Jesus spoke. Right, and
No.
that's what you said.
Yeah, me, not to you guys.
I know that's what you said. I'm still manning your argument. I'm letting you know that I hear what you're saying. That I
Okay, I'm just making
understand
sure.
what you're saying.
Got you.
Okay. That was original what Jesus spoke, right? It got passed down, but it wasn't written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We have something different. Correct?
What do you have?
That's what you said.
Yes.
I'm repeating your argument back to you, so we won't get our wires crossed, so we can know we on the same page. Right?
I kind of made an argument to you. I don't know why you're reading it back to me.
So you can understand that I understand what you're saying. So whenever I go to say something, right, then you won't say, no, that's not what I said, or no, you're misunderstanding me.
No, would you like me to repeat it for you so you don't have to clarify?
Go ahead,
what
repeat
I
it
told
one
you?
more time. Go ahead if you want to. Go ahead. Let's see if there's anything different. Go ahead, bro. It's your world. It's your world.
I'm gonna simplify, okay?
Okay, simplify.
Us Muslims believe God originally revealed the Torah to Moses and the gospel to Jesus. Okay? We do not say the current Bible is fully preserved or identical to those original revelations that was given, so forth. Does that answer your question?
I get you.
There shouldn't be no clear. We should just keep moving because I think that was.
We gotta examine that. We gotta examine that, Papa. You know what I'm saying? First of all,
what part would you like to examine?
First of all, I'm about to show you. First of all, I never even mentioned my Bible. You mentioned the Bible. So I'm asking.
Gospel. I didn't mention the Bible. I said gospel.
You said the Bible, bro. What are you doing?
The current Bible is fully preserved. That's what I'm telling you.
So the current Bible we have is fully preserved.
No, I said we do not say the current Bible is fully preserved.
Okay, you gotta stay on task.
You stated that I said Bible and I was telling you about current Bible.
Stay on task, bro.
Do you want me to say it again for the third time?
No, you don't need to say it again. You don't.
Then where are you doing it? Land your argument.
I didn't even present an argument.
No, it's because you asked.
I'm just trying to clarify what you are saying. You keep jumping around. I didn't say that. I said this.
You guys are
I didn't
running.
say that. I say this.
Y'all run from this answer, and every time you guys ask this,
I didn't run from anything, Mohammed. Calm down, bro. Please. Let's progress the conversation.
Brother, I am calm. I'm very calm.
Okay, let's progress the conversation.
Okay.
You said what we have is not the Injil. It's not preserved, right?
It's not the one given to Jesus.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And all I said, well, what is it that your Quran is talking about?
Yeah, let me help you out.
Muhammad,
okay?
No, don't repeat the same thing again. What is the Quran talking about? It's not Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Got it. Okay, perfect. It's not it.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
So it is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
It's not, but you're putting words.
But you just said nobody said. Muhammad, play with me one more time. I'm going to drop you, bro.
You're running.
I'm running, but you can't even get to what you said correctly. This is insane.
I said it 3 times.
I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more chance, bro. I'm gonna give you one more chance. And if you say something, and I repeat it, and you say I didn't say that, I am going to boot you and tell you to watch your head on the way out. Okay?
Go ahead. Because this is nonsense. Go ahead.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John is not the Injil that your Quran talking about, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
There you go.
So the question that I present to you is, what is the Quran talking about? That is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I mean, my bad. That is the Injil. That's not Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. What is that?
I think you missed what I said. How it was originally revealed, Torah to Moses, gospel to Jesus. Do we get the gospel from Jesus? No. So that answers.
Watch your head, dog. What's wrong with these
Watch
people?
your head, dog. Yeah. Watch your head.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with these people?
على شاطئ
Full Muslim, man.
نظرت دجاجة كثيرة اللحم وريش مدندل
The demonic stupor is just crazy. Oh, we got Trennis back. What's up, Trennis?
What's up, brother?
You good now?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I think the white people that took
watch your mouth. What I told you earlier, bro.
Oh, my bad. I think them Caucasian people who took over the Bible took over my phone, man. Listen, but look.
Nah, they took it. You know Muhammad was a white man, right?
Oh, that's what they told you.
No, that's what it's literally in your hadith. Muhammad is a white man.
Oh, it's in my hadith. Show me that. I need to see that. But
you want to see
show
that?
Me, yeah, show me that.
You know he owns slaves too, right?
Man, listen, show me that.
Okay, show your wish is my command. I like showing black Muslims that they following a white man. I love that.
Yeah, because you know I know a hadith that say that he was they used the Arabic word for black. I can't remember the damn.
It says if you call Muhammad black, you need to be killed. What are you talking about?
Who said where that's at? Where you get that
hadith, brother? They don't tell you this at the barbershop, bro.
No, because I read a lot of hadiths. Hold on, brother. I read a lot of hadiths. I'm trying to figure out what hadith you read.
I'm about to show you, homie. Just chill.
Show me, please.
Okay. Your wish is my command, bro. I told you, you're going to get this good over here, man. You're going to get this good. I ain't going to lead you astray, my African brother from the ATL. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lead you astray. I'm going to give it to you how you live. All right. Now, do we see this right here? And I don't have to take that out, but I'm going to take this off just for a second. All right. You see this? Now, this is Sunan Abi Dawud 486. You see that? It's graded Sahih. So it's good. All right. Anas bin Malik reported, a man entered the mosque on a camel and made it kneel down and then tied his leg with rope. He then asked, who among you is Muhammad? The Messenger of Allah, may peace and blessings be upon him, mashallah, was sitting leaning upon something among them. We said to him, this white man who is leaning. The man said, O son of Abdul Muttalib, the prophet, peace be upon him, said, I already responded to you. The man again said, O Muhammad, I am asking you. The narrator then narrated the rest of the tradition. So you see that Muhammad is this white man? You see that?
Go back. Now go up. Yeah, read that. Hold on, let me read that.
The Messenger of Allah, a man entered to the mosque on a camel and made it kneel down and then tied his leg with rope. He then asked, who among you is Muhammad? the messenger of Allah was sitting leaning upon something amongst them. We said to him, this white man who is leaning. Who was leaning? Muhammad. Muhammad was leaning. Who Muhammad is? This white man who is leaning. The man said, "O son of Abdul Muttalib," so forth and so forth. Muhammad, a white man. You want to see him?
Yeah, that's Dawood too. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's Sahih.
Let me see my other phone. Let me see the phone.
That is not charged. Get the tablets.
You want to see where he sold black slaves? You want to see that?
A lot of slaves back then wasn't slaves because he. It's also
now they wasn't slaves. Come on.
Now listen, because
now they wasn't slaves. No, these were slaves. These were slaves, bro. I can show you.
Okay, so hear me out, because a lot of servants and slaves is how you treated them back then. How certain people, because a lot of people did certain things, and that's what they worked for, and that's what they was working. You see what I'm saying? So you had servants, and then you had slaves. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, these was black slaves. They was in that field, bro. They were servants. They was in that field.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen. I'm not rejecting what you're saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, that's facts. What I'm speaking. Back then, you had people who actually that was part of
understand.
It's like, watch this. Abraham Lincoln seen that America would have been greater by freeing black people to make the economy better. Okay, so hey,
cute.
let's free.
That's
let's
so
free
cute.
the facts. That's what white people always been cute. So listen, that was hold on, let me get my other book, because that was by Dawood, and I do Sahih Muslim, and I do Al-Bukhari, and I really don't go too many past that, but that was it did have Sheikh Albani beside it.
Yeah, Albani he authorized that thing, man. He said that was good.
Fact. So listen, I'm reading. I saw that part in Dawood, but it's also another hadith that speaks upon him. And that's the word. Damn, but see how Allah work. Unwar. I want you to Google the word. I think it's Unwar.
That just mean black. That just mean black. I got you, bro.
Okay,
I got you.
So it's
but
a
deal
hadith,
with the hadith though. Deal with the hadith, man.
Okay, yeah, fair. I'm finna find it. But listen, it's a hadith that calls it, and they said that, and they prescribed the prophet, and they was talking about how he looked, and they said he was of the Unwar, and that mean of the black ones. You see what I'm saying? That's why when I just read that,
he wasn't black. You want to see where he got white arms, white armpits, white legs? You want to see that?
Hold on, wait a minute. See, you ain't gonna never see. Ain't no such thing as a picture of him. Hold on.
No. I'm talking about his description.
Hold on.
You want to see that?
I had to grab. Hold on, I had to grab another phone. Wait, I'm with you. Yeah, pull that one up. You pulling up with me.
And it's that Muslim. You say you like that Muslim. Here you go. Let's see how white Muhammad is real quick, y'all. Let's see how white this man is. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Prayers. You looking at the screen, my homie?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's Sahih Muslim. That's official though.
Yeah, that's official, bro. It says, and it's been same chain of transmitters, and in the narration transmitted by Amir bin al-Harith, the words are, when the messenger of Allah prostrated, he spread out his arms, so the whiteness of his armpits was visible. The whiteness of his armpits, that man really white. And then the narration transmitted by Al-Layth, when the messenger of Allah prostrated, saw the whiteness of his armpits, right? Okay, did you see this in Sahih Muslim? Spread out his white arms, whiteness. So this mutawata. This mutawata. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see where his face at. Okay, let me get rid of this armpits, because they just focus on the armpits right now. If your armpits white,
I'm black and I got white armpits.
Bro, stop lying, bro. You black, but
nigga, I'm mixed. Look at my picture.
You ain't got no white armpits.
Hold on.
I got white feet. You need to just stop your lying, bro.
Okay, watch this. Hold on.
So was Muhammad
All
white
right,
or not? Was Muhammad white or not?
no, he's not white. He was my color. Watch this.
Bro, what are we doing here? You said Sahih Muslim is
I'm finna do
the
it. Calm
truth.
down, brother. I let you read the hadith. Let me read the hadith. Hadith of Muhammad in there is described the appearance of the prophet. And this is actually Sahih authentic, which is according to Al-Bukhari. All right. So, and this is Sahih Al-Bukhari 3354. All right. Rabbi Ibn Ador Rahman reported, I heard Enes Ibn Malik describe the prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, saying he was a medium height among people, neither tall nor short. He had a rosary color, neither fully white, nor, he was neither fully white.
That ain't Mutawata. That ain't Mutawata, man.
Yo, yes it is. This is Sahih Al-Bukhari. I just gave you the number.
I brought you some Mutawata. You can find it in Bukhari. You can find it in
Mutawata ain't official.
Yeah, that Mutawata, man. What you talking about, man?
Nah, Mutawata ain't official. Mutawata ain't official. Hold on.
Mutawata is official. Mutawata means that it's translated in every hadith book, major hadith book.
Okay, nah, because every hadith book is not all the way authentic.
Bruh,
Hold on,
it's official like Tisha, man. What are you talking about, man?
Listen, no. Every hadith is not official because some of them watered down, and they tell you that. Hold on, watch this. He had a rosary color, neither fully white nor deep brown. That means he was my color, man. The man was mid, man. That man was like a mixed breed, man.
Nope.
That man was brown, man. That man was like damn. He wasn't white either. That man was like a fucking Palestinian.
Nope. Well, so why they call him white then?
Hey, that probably was a white Rosh Hadith. You know how white people like to get control of shit. Yeah, I'm with you on that part too.
Not in Nabi Dawood. Not in Nabi Dawood.
Hey, listen. I'm not denying that you're saying. What I'm telling you, the same shit they did with Jesus, man. They gave him blue eyes and blonde hair. Hey, they can't do it to our prophet too. They do it to everybody. Hell, they
These
been
y'all
fucking
books
us over.
though. This not pictures. This y'all books. This in your books.
Nah, listen. They also let you know what's strong and what's poor. They got Arabic words for this. So when you read a hadith, you got to make sure that you're reading something that's strong or is it poor.
Did it say Sahih when I showed you?
Yeah, Sahih. Okay.
Okay. So what does Sahih mean?
Authentic.
Okay, so that was authentic.
Hold on.
You, right?
That also mean it was reported. All right. That's just something that was reported.
That mean it was that thing. That means that is you could take that to the bank.
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie. It did come out of Dawood though. It ain't come out Hold on, no. Dawood is a watered down. Goddamn, that's down the line.
Nah,
that's
don't be throwing Dawood under the bus, man. We ain't gonna throw Dawood under the bus.
Listen,
we ain't gonna
listen,
do
brother.
that.
Listen. Wallahi, I ain't lying to you. Al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, bro, are the main two when it comes to hadith that any Muslim gonna tell you about. All right. Then they're gonna go on down the line and tell you Timothée, and then they're gonna tell you Dawood. Dawood is like the last of the last.
You want to see your prophets changing black slaves, huh?
Hey man, guess what? Even back then, even when you call the Adan every day, Bilal was a free black slave.
We ain't talking about one. Why you always want to bring up Bilal? He that one token black. You get mad when people say, "Hey, hold on, brother.
Why he didn't enslave him?
Hold on, brother. He was enslaved. He ain't free Bilal. He ain't free Bilal.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Abu Bakr freed Bilal. Y'all always bring up Bilal, man.
Man, the prophet told that man to buy that man so he could free him, man.
No, your prophet had died already, man. What are you talking about?
No, that's a lie. Wrong.
Yeah,
incorrect.
Yeah, he did.
Wrong, incorrect.
So you want to see these two black slaves that your prophet sold?
Come on with it.
Okay. He was a slave trader, right? Let's check out the heading real quick, brother. Let's check out the heading. Chapter. Right. Let's hold on. Let's show you. That's Muslim. You see, Sahih Muslim 1602. That's authentic, right? Sahih.
Come on with it.
Okay. Chapter. The permissibility of selling animals for animals of the same kind and of different quality. Hold on. So we
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. What book this is?
The book of Musaka.
Okay. Hold on. Now go over. I'm talking about what is it Sahih Muslim?
Yeah, Sahih Muslim. 16.
Okay, come on. Now go ahead and read it. You right. Come on.
Okay. So what we selling right now? Animals for animals, correct?
Okay.
Of the same kind, but of a different quality, right?
Come on.
Okay, let's see. Jabir reported, there came a slave and pledged allegiance to Allah's apostle on migration. The Holy Prophet did not know that he was a slave. Then there came his master and demanded him back, whereupon Allah's apostle said, sell him to me. And he bought him for what? 2 black slaves.
Bro, he bought him away from bondage. He bought him away from some slave masters that was gonna mistreat them, bro.
Oh, so
they used to buy.
Okay,
bro. Listen.
Okay,
No, you can't take what you
Hold on.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, I know that, right?
He brought one from bondage, right? That wasn't black, and he freed him. Correct? That's what you're trying to tell me, right?
Say it again.
He bought one non-black slave and freed him. Correct?
It was multiple black people. Listen,
I'm just asking you. According to this, don't go nowhere else, brother. Don't go nowhere else.
Your question.
According to this,
answered it, bro.
Muhammad, right, bought one non-black slave, right, and set him free. According to you.
According to me, is you going back to what we talking about, Bilal?
No, we talking about this. It was a slave that came and pledged allegiance to Muhammad. And then his slave master came and demanded him back. Well, Muhammad said, sell him to me. So the one that came to Muhammad and pledged allegiance to him, he said, sell him to me because the slave master wanted him back. All right. And what did Muhammad pay for this one non-black slave? He bought him for 2 black slaves.
Okay.
So hold on.
Okay.
So that means you said, I'm going with you. He took this slave and he freed him out of bondage, correct?
Okay.
But what he did do, he put 2 black ones back in bondage.
What you mean? He
bought him for 2 black slaves. He gave that man 2 black slaves for the one that he supposedly freed. So now he bought 2 for 1. We call that the first Black Friday sale. He bought 1 non-black slave for 2 black slaves. So if he took 1 out of bondage, he doubled them up and put 2 back in bondage. 1 that was not black, but he put 2 black ones back in bondage.
Go back. Okay, so let me read.
Alhamdulillah.
But you on something? Oh, my phone keep doing that shit. Hold on. 2 black. Go back, like now. Why?
Look, I'll read it one more time for you, so you can get it. I'll read it.
I'm with it. Let me read it. Hold on. Whereupon Allah's apostle. All right, ready Allahu and who? Hold on. Go over.
Whereupon Allah's apostle said, what did he say?
Said, okay.
Sell
him to me. And he bought him for 2 black slaves. Let me go keep black slaves. Okay, let me read the whole thing.
And he did not
afterwards take a alliance from anyone until he had asked him whether he was a slave or a free man. So after that, he didn't do it no more unless he asked him was he a slave or free man.
Yeah, because we keep giving all his slaves away. He can't just keep giving all his slaves away.
No.
That's 2 for 1 right there, man.
I believe listen to what you just said.
That was a 2 for 1 deal, right?
Because
what do you mean Muhammad gonna go broke. He just keep on giving his slaves away 2 for 1.
You gotta let me finish, brother. You gotta let me finish. Okay, so here it is. See, because it gets deeper. It's a test fear on this hadith. Okay, so I need to find a test fear on that because for him to say what he said at the end, think about what you just said. He just did what and put them back in what?
He put them back. Okay, this is Trennis. Hold on. You saying that he freed 1 from slavery, 1 non-black one from slavery. Okay, cool. So he knew that man was a slave because his master came and was like, "Hey, I need him back, bro. I need that one back. Nah, he mine." So Muhammad said, "Okay, cool. Do you know what I'm gonna do you one better? I'm gonna give you 2 of these black ones here with this little nappy head. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm gonna put them.
Hey, what's that hadith number right here?
It's 1602 Sahih Muslim. Because you know Muhammad says that these raisin heads. You know, he called these black people Ethiopians raisin heads. You know that, right?
Facts. He did that. That's right. He said,
so a white man. So Muhammad, the white man.
Wait a minute.
Muhammad is the white man that bought and traded slaves 2 for 1, 2 black on the first Black Friday deal. You can't get that at Walmart. You can't get that at Radio Shack. Nowhere.
Okay,
Muhammad
so listen,
and then he calling black people raisin heads.
Okay, watch this. No, he said no, because what you going off of, a certain thing when he said, even if it's a raisin head, because you know, even back then they called black people unwars. So watch this. He said they let you know that you still have to follow this person, that if they upon the truth of equality of Islam, that means the teachings of God, that even if they was a raisin head, you still follow him.
So is that a good description? Is that a good description to describe a black man, bro?
Bro,
if somebody Trinity, let's be 1,000. Let's be 1,000. We both from the hood, bro. Come on, Trinity. Hold on. We both from the hood, man. If somebody came up to you and say, "Hey, Trinity, what up, raisin head?" and there was a white man, what you gonna do, bro? You from ATL? You gonna ATL stomp that out?
Okay, watch this.
You gonna ATL stomp that out, right?
Okay, in our era, we're gonna do that. But back then,
so Muhammad get the pass. Come on, man. Come on.
Listen, back then, watch this. Back then, listen, brother, I can't take what's from centuries ago. Listen, back then,
it wasn't never cool centuries ago either, bro.
We going off knowledge. We ain't going off how we feel. We're going off knowledge.
I know.
Okay, so watch this. Okay, so watch that. To us in our era, watch this. So back then, Asians was Asians, Japanese, Chinese. It wasn't no black, white. It wasn't no mixing. It wasn't none of that. So when they seen these type of people, that's what those type of people seen those people as. So guess what? So if these people were Arabs and they see these European Caucasians, you know, because black people do it too back then. You know, Africans even call these Caucasian people Caucasian mountain ass people. You know, we had names for different color people too.
Come on, man.
Bro, that's the truth.
Y'all this is what's crazy. This is what's crazy, Trinus. And I'm gonna be 100 with you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give the most up energy, bro. When y'all come to speaking about what Christianity and slavery and Americas and all that, you ain't giving not one of them Europeans a pass, bro. You ain't finna do it. You don't want to hear about it. Them your ancestors. These could have been your. Hey, hold on, Trinus. These could have been some of your ancestors too, because they got these people right out of Africa. These black slaves, they was going to Africa to get them. Right, but y'all have all this energy for the European supposedly Christians, and we condemn that too. But y'all got all this energy, bro. Man, these Europeans, they did this to us, and they kidnapped us, and they slave traded us, and they did it for hundreds of years, and this and that. But when you see your prophet did the same thing, hey, come on, word, hold on, word. You can't be comparing that, man. It was cool back in them days. It was cool to be called a raisin head back in them days, fam. You know, we be just chopping it up on the block, kicking it and stuff. It's just like we be at the crib chilling, calling people raisin heads and stuff. You ain't even gonna take offense to that, fam. You tripping, bruh. You come on, man. You ain't gotta be. Come on, man. You gotta have that same energy with Muhammad, bruh. Y'all. What y'all do is that y'all will throw y'all morals aside just to make this man a prophet in this religion true. That's what y'all do, man. If you gonna have that same energy for the Europeans that were slave trading and doing all of this stuff in America, you gotta have that same energy for Muhammad and them Arabs that was doing it way longer and was and doubled up and tripled up of the amount of slaves they put into slavery, bruh. Come on, let's just be real with each other. And I ain't up here shucking and jiving, but we gotta keep it real with each other, fam. If you gonna have that same energy for these white people, you talk about Caucasus Mountains and all of that. Them Arabs are from the mountains too. You don't say from the Arab mountains. You ain't slandering them.
Okay, so watch this. We might as well not take no book then. Say damn being a Christian, damn being in a religion, and just come up with we might as well be some
because the thing is, Trent, is the reason why we can't do that. Hold on, the reason why we can't do that.
Why we can't do that?
I'm about to let you know, fam. I'm about to let
Come
you know.
on, because you know the white people
I'm about
also
to let
came
you
with
know.
your book.
Okay, hold on, Trennis. No, the Bible. Hold on, the Bible was in Africa hundreds of years before it even made to Europeans, bro. That's point blank, period. But the reason why I don't gotta do that and give up my religion because my Jesus, he ain't never owned a slave. He ain't never. Hold on. You asked me, bro. Let me respond to you, fam. Then you can go.
I don't let nobody get in,
Then you can go.
Come on,
I'm gonna let you get it off.
I'm trying to figure out. You ain't got nothing.
I'm gonna let you get it off. I'm gonna let you get it off.
Where the rest of his teaching?
I'm gonna let you get it off, fam. Jesus never owned a slave, bro.
You don't know that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We know Jesus ain't never owned no slave, bro.
So you telling me that you know what happened after? Listen, before 33
because
years,
we have eyewitness testimonies and wrote down Jesus' life, bro.
You only have 3 years of messages, bro. That Jesus.
Okay. Bring me one source that said Jesus owned a slave, and I'll leave Christianity right now.
You don't even have no teachers
Bring
under
me
3
one
years.
Source, Trennis.
Listen, brother. Listen.
Whether or not I have, hold on, Trennis. This is the difference. Whether I have anything, we do know Muhammad was a slave trader. That's a fact. I just showed you.
Okay, so watch this. Watch this.
Don't worry about what I got. Don't worry about what I got. Worry about what you got.
Okay, I agree. Okay.
We
so
know
we
that for a fact, bro. That Muhammad was slanging them black people, trading them black people.
Okay, watch
bro.
this. Okay, watch this. The hadith narrated by Jabbar, may Allah be pleased with him. This was the hadith that you just read. A slave came and pledged alliance to Allah's apostles on migration, and he, the holy prophet, did not know that he was a slave. Then his master came demanding him back, whereupon Allah's apostle said to him, sell him to me. So he bought him for 2 black slaves. He did not know afterwards take alliance from anyone until he had asked him, are you a slave? The hadith highlights the high value.
Bro.
Hold on.
We read already.
Bro, but I'm giving you understanding something that y'all don't have when it comes to your text. Watch this.
The hadith. If you want to follow a slave trader, man, that's on you, bro. I ain't gonna even force you. If you want to follow a slave trader, bro, then that's on you, fam. If you feel good at night, going to sleep, knowing that your prophet was out here selling your people, doing this and putting them in slave, that's on you, fam. The reason why you would turn away from Christianity, the reason why you'll turn away from Christianity because you saying these Europeans did something, but in your own backyard, in your Islam, they was doing the same exact thing. So if you go away with one scale or for one group of people, you must do it with the other group of people, or you're just being a hypocrite. If you want to be a hypocrite and stay going around and talk about what these white people did to us and how they enslaved us and brought us hundreds of miles across the sea and put us to work and whipped our backs, then you must have that same energy for them Arabs. Have that same energy for them Arabs, bro. Trennis. Hold on,
what
Trennis.
they do to you?
I never denied any of that. I know my history.
Hold
on, bro, Trennis. You must have. If you ain't gonna have that same energy that you having for them Europeans with these Arabs, then you can. I ain't gotta talk to you, bro, because now you a hypocrite at the finest, bro. If you don't got a problem, with
so watch it though.
You shouldn't have a problem with what these Europeans did.
But you just sit here and said what these people do. These are the same people who gave you the book that you talking about.
They didn't give me this book. They didn't give me this book. They didn't give me this book.
Bible, man.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Those people gave you the Holy Bible.
Oh, he probably working out. Didn't them Arabs give you the Quran? Them same people that was trading your people, didn't they give you this Quran? They sure enough did. That's the truth. Ain't that the truth? Them Arabs still gave you that Quran. So it's still, you're going to have to still do it the same way. If the Europeans gave us, the black people, the Bible, them Arabs that was slave trading, they gave you your Quran as well. So what is the problem? What is the problem, then?
So you telling me to follow the Bible more with these white people. So these white people.
I'm telling you to don't be a hypocrite. Trennis, I'm telling you Don't be a hypocrite, bro. Because if you got
How
a
is
problem,
that?
because
Listen,
hold
listen,
on, I'm
listen.
telling you right now. If you
Stop
got
trying
a
to
problem,
manipulate.
I'm not trying to
Nah, bro, you
manipulate nobody.
manipulating, bro. That's called
If
no.
you got
You
a problem
manipulating.
with the Europeans
Bro,
giving black people the
manipulating,
Bible, then you must have a problem with the slave trading Arabs giving you that holy Quran. If you don't, then I don't even know what we could talk about no more, bro. You just a hypocrite at face value.
Okay, so look, past this point. So if you only got Jesus from the age of 30 to 33,
Oh man.
how do you know what the hell he had before then?
Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head. We done here. You a hypocrite. No matter what age Jesus was, bro. If the slave trading Europeans gave us our Bible, and the slave trading Arabs gave you your Quran, then you should have a problem with that too. But you don't. We see this all the time. Black Muslims will stand up in your face as a black Christian and say, how are you following that white man's religion? How are you following this book that these Europeans gave you? And they were slave trading. And just don't know that in their own religion, their own prophet was selling and trading black slaves, and they gave you this Quran. If you go, what's good for thee is good for we. The pot calling the kettle black. That's what it is. So Shouty, look here, Shouty, eight town stomp, bankhead. You got a problem with the Europeans, bro? Have a same energy and problem with them Arabs, dog. That's what you can do. Go on, meditate on that. Meditate on that then for a second, bro. You ain't got no problem with the Arabs slave trading and beating our backs, but you got a problem with the Europeans. Come on, man. What we doing here, man? What we doing? What we doing here, man? Don't be a hypocrite. Stand 10 toes down on that, Shouty. Stand 10 toes down on that. So ain't nobody loading up. I hate this app, bro. Come on, man. What is wrong with these people ain't loading up? Yeah, Muhammad was a white man, bro. Man, I don't even know what to do with these. All right, we got this one. Caps, what's up? Caps, you on stage. Caps going once. Caps going twice. Caps, you out of here. Ball again.
Yeah, you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, pull back up that hadith, man.
I ain't going back to no hadith, bro. We got that was his conversation.
Yeah. I mean, the hadith is simple that the slave, quote unquote, was a believer.
I ain't talking about that.
So the prophet traded two.
I ain't
for
talking
one.
about
As
that.
simple as that.
Two
had nothing to do with the race of the individuals. Rather,
Are
the
you
Prophet
black?
ﷺ said,
Are you black? Balgat?
yeah, I'm from Africa.
You African?
Yes.
Yeah. Same old shucking and jiving for the Arabs, your Arab handlers. Come on, man. Do you have a problem with the European slave trading? You have a problem with
Transatlantic slave trade
Uh-huh.
is far different from anything Islam does.
That's
Islam can
that's
only
a lie
have
from the pit of
quote
hell.
unquote slaves from
That's
war.
a lie from
warfare.
the pit of hell. Do you know that the trans Arab slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade lasted 900 years longer than the transatlantic slave trade, bruh?
900 years based on what?
No.
Based on what you're hearsay?
Okay, look it up, bro.
Also,
y'all don't
what
do
you're
y'all
talking
don't y'all
about
don't do
slavery.
y'all don't do no. Because when it comes to the Arabs and how they how they handle stuff and they slave trade, y'all like that don't never happen, bro. That's crazy. All you have to do
Listen,
is
when
look
you
it
say
up.
Islam, I'm gonna tell you the
Look it up.
teachings of what the
Look it up.
Prophet said about
From the
slaves.
700s.
Oh, don't run.
Bro, hold
Can I
on.
explain?
From the 700s to the 1950s, y'all was selling and trading slaves, bro. What are you talking about?
By what means? By what
Do
means?
it matter
You're
what
just saying
means?
stuff.
What are you talking about? Is
Can I
slavery
talk?
wrong?
You're not
Yes
letting
or
me
no?
talk.
Is slavery wrong?
I'm
Yes or
defending
no?
Islam, not a single nation.
Is slavery wrong? Yes or no?
The Bible is full of slavery. You can kill your slave in the Old Testament for free.
Defend your religion.
Don't
Is it wrong?
run
Yes
from
or
that.
no?
Can you kill your slave if you
Is it
beat him with a
wrong?
rock?
Yes or
Can you kill
no? Don't run from what your book says in your history.
Yes,
Your
transatlantic slavery is wrong.
bro. Your history
Transatlantic
got
slavery is wrong.
bro. Be quiet. Your history got
Yes.
slavery all in it, bro. All in
Yes,
it.
your Christians come to America and enslave the Native Americans. They enslave black people
All right,
throughout.
man. You a black dude. Go kiss your slave trader, bro. Go kiss your slave trader, bro. Go on kiss your handlers, your Arab handlers, bro. Yeah, I'm a coward. Yeah, you don't want to listen. They get so offensive when they start talking about slavery. They don't want nobody to know how long them Arabs was trading in black slaves. They don't want nobody to know that, though. Ain't even my topic. Ain't my topic. Get to some super chats. McCain, Appreciate it. Says biggest lie Muhammad told was we're not racist. Exactly. Super chat from Woody661 says raising heads gonna raising head. Raising head gonna raising head. Raising heads gonna heads. I hear you, bro. That's facts. Yeah, the dude wasn't black. He can miss me with that. Dude wasn't black. McCain HTX with another super chat says this dude can't count his IQ on one hand. Come on, word. I know, bro. I know, bro. They want you to just think the transatlantic slave trade was the worst than ever. Them Arabs been trading slaves, bro. Just facts. Just facts. Don't hate me, hate history. Don't hate me, hate history. That's all y'all gotta do. Why y'all hating on me? Cause don't hate the messenger, bro. Don't hate the messenger. Hate the message. Yeah, look at them. Look at all the Muslims in the chat just going off. They manifesting. Cause they prophet was a slave trader. Ain't my fault. Don't hate me. I didn't enslave and trade not one slave, bro. Your prophet did that. Truth, what's up?
What's going on?
What's happening? You Muslim?
I am.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? So, we can get into another topic. I wanted to comment on what you were saying about the transatlantic slave trade and the Arab slave trade. You said the transatlantic or the Arab slave trade was worse?
So I guess we're gonna just have to turn this whole stream into a slave.
We don't gotta
trading
talk about that.
stream.
We could talk about something else, but I do know
we can
that's
get
like-
into it because we can just bring the facts back to back. I don't mind. But if that's what y'all want to do and y'all want to cast Islam in this light and that's what y'all want to do, so be it. But it's on you.
I mean, if it's true, it's true. But if it's not, it's not.
It's very true.
But, if you look at it, You know, they had the same. The transatlantic slave trade had more casualties to the Arab slave
No, they
trade.
didn't, bro. Y'all, you literally castrated. Why you think you don't see a lot of people in the Arabian Peninsula right now of the African descent that was born and grown and raised there? Cause y'all castrated them people. That's what y'all did. Look into the history. It ain't no slave lineages in Arabia. All of them millions of Africans y'all brought out of Africa, and it still ain't nothing around there but Arabs. You look in America, we can still see the ancestry of slaves around here. You look in South America, you still see the ancestry of slaves around there because they was able to reproduce. They was able to have wives and stuff. Was it hell? Yeah, it was hell. But they didn't castrate people. Y'all literally castrated half of y'all, more than half of all the men. Y'all castrated them so they wouldn't be able to produce. So they wouldn't try to defile y'all women and mix blood races with the Arabs. Come on, man. Do some history, dog. Do some history. It's there in the books. Just read it. Just read it. That's why you don't see no native black lineages from slaves in the Arabian Peninsula because they was castrated, bro. That's what happened. Go look. Pick up a book. Just pick up a book.
I mean, if I could speak. They castrated in transatlantic slave trade too.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did, bro.
No, they
you gotta
didn't.
do your research.
That wasn't. Hold on. You're gonna try to tell me about what you haven't even looked into,
bro? I've looked into this half of my life.
Have you ever heard it? Now let's get into it then. In the Americas and in parts of like Cuba in South America, they had slave breeding farms, bro. They wanted the slaves to breed because is
to breed more slaves.
It's wicked, yes, it's wicked, but right, it's wicked. But they knew that we just can't. This is our supply. This is our product. Let them go ahead. We're gonna feed them. Let them go ahead and make us some more product. The Arabs wasn't like that. They were so uptight about these slaves being able to mingle, with the commoners, to mingle and leave their bloodline there. They castrated these people, bro, and then most of them died from it. Look it up, bro. Look it up.
I mean, all right, I've looked it up, and the castration did happen on both sides.
Bruh,
you know, they would castrate the first generations. They would choose who they would not castrate.
No, they
you
didn't.
can look it up, bro. Look at the slavery from.
Hey, Truth, are you black? Are you
I am black.
Descent?
I'm black.
Okay. Can you find me a slave lineages from back then in Saudi Arabia?
How many slave lineages can you find in America? That's why we can't get
every
reparations.
Black person in America. What are you talking about? Every black person in America.
That's cap. Not every black person in America
descended from a black slave. We can just look at it, bro.
That is not true.
Bro, ancestry DNA is a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. And where they tell us our bloodline come from?
Hold up.
The west coast of Africa.
You're saying that every black person in America is a descendant.
If they didn't come over
from an African slave,
if they didn't come over on during immigration in the recent years, yes. Where you think we from?
Every black person in America is not a descendant from the past.
Where do you think we from, bro? Where did we come from?
Okay, I'm gonna stick to the point because I'm not gonna just stay around the castration.
Just ask you, where did we come from?
You said, where did we come from?
Yeah, you just
most
said
of the original slaves came from Haiti.
You said the
original slaves came from Haiti.
They got dropped off in
grabbed
Haiti.
Some slaves from the West Coast.
They got dropped
They got
off
slaves
in
from
Haiti.
everywhere. They got
dropped off in
Africa.
Haiti, bro, in parts of Florida, plus parts of
all right, bro.
South
So the
America.
original slave. Do you know the first slave rebellion? Do you know who it was between?
Ain't got nothing to do with
it. Was the slaves and it was the country white folks.
Ain't got nothing to do
with
with
the country white folks that rebelled together.
Ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
Yes, it does, because you're talking about the original slaves and you're saying everybody who came over here is a slave.
What? It ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, bro.
Okay, so I'll change the topic. Overall, you have between, if you look it up right now, look at the numbers. They say
Haiti.
between
Bro,
10.
we came from Africa. They got dropped off in Haiti. They got dropped off in Cuba. They got dropped off in parts of South
You got to
America.
do your research on African history, but we can change the topic if you want to change the topic.
But you won't do your research on the Arab slave trade that.
All right, look up the numbers right now. Look up the numbers and show them.
That lasted almost 1,000 years more than a transatlantic slave
trade. But the casualties were lower in the Arab slave trade.
That's a damn lie from the pit of hell.
Look it up right now. Look it up and show it to me.
Damn lie from the pit of hell. Stop lying.
Look it up and show it to me.
That's a lie.
I'll rock with you. Look it up and show it to me.
I got books on this, bro. What are you talking about? Gotta look up.
Pull it up and show it to me. You just pulled up the last one and showed it to him. Pull it up and show it to me.
Man, okay, these people, man. Let me get it for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like doing this to my black people, but y'all.
I mean, you're putting all these defensive positions out there, so if it's like that, you should just show it to us.
Okay, give me a second.
Obviously, you do like doing it a little bit.
Nah, I'm just trying to wake y'all up. That's it. You can't fault me for trying to wake my left shoulders up. Can you? Can you fault me?
If that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to wake y'all up, bro. All right.
Because the slave trades had participated, and Muhammad didn't start slavery.
Just, I didn't say he never said he started it. Don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah.
Don't put words in my mouth. But he participated in it heavily. Heavily. That's what he did.
I wouldn't say heavily, but he did participate.
Heavily participated in that thing. Take this off. All right. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
This is Thomas Schumacher. He's a historian. He's talking about slavery, particularly it's human trafficking. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
And I could get you to. This is one real enlightened thing that we want to read here by him. Western authors tend to treat the history of Islamic slavery with a velvet glove, and the topic is simply ignored by Muslim authors. Muslims have long denounced Christian slavery, but they usually forget to mention their own. At the World Muslim Congress in Mogadishu in 1964-65, 33 Islamic countries maintained that they could not have fellowship with countries that operated imperialistically and supported the un-Islamic institution of slavery. Okay, let's keep reading. It sounds good, don't it? However, in this connection, right, they mention only Western countries and ignoring their own cases. Right? Let's go back up to the...
Well, we got to read consistently, so we can't jump around. So let's read from the top to the bottom.
I'm reading it. Slavery in the Islamic world. Slavery by Europeans was surely bad, but slavery in Islam was vastly more brutal. The largest slave traders and owners of slaves in history were the Arabs. Would you look at that? The largest slave traders and owners of slaves in history were who? The Arabs. Whereas in many descendants of European slaves survived, like I was saying, ain't that something? The slaves of Islamic peoples were seldom able to increase and thus perished. So who had the most? Oh, seemed like Arab slave traders. As a result, many people think that only Western peoples held slaves. In contrast, as Tidiane Ndiaye writes, while the transatlantic slave trade lasted for 400 years, Arabs plundered the African continent south of the Sahara for 1,300 years. Come on, 400 years compared to 1,300 years. The largest proportion of these millions of deported Africans died as a consequence of inhumane treatment and systematically used castration. Well, would you look at there? Okay, we keep reading. Egon Fiag says of Islamic slavery that it was the largest such system in world history. The first world economic system called for a steady and enormous influx of slaves. It was also for this reason that permanently fighting wars and incessantly attacking non-Muslim neighbors was of decisive importance. So they was just attacking people for their people. They was slave trading, robbing people. India explains that Arab Muslims plundered black people groups from the 7th up to the 20th century, 1300 years, fam. From the 7th to the 20th century, 1300 years, and you want to tell me that 400 years even compare to 1300 years? That's 900 some years more. Holding a monopoly.
It's not really going over the numbers, though.
Holding on a monopoly. What are you talking about? 1300 years compared to 400 years? Who you think got more slaves?
What I'm telling you is the 1300 years they had added up to the same years as the transatlantic slave trade when it came to casualty.
How? When it's 1900 years, bro? What are you?
Because the transatlantic slave trade did it more.
Bro, what did I just read down here? Didn't it say that the majority? Because I think you forgot already. That. Hold on, let me see. This is crazy that they don't have no ancestry going back. Like I said, look, slavery by Europeans was surely bad, but slavery in Islam was vastly more brutal. Vastly more brutal. The largest slave traders and owners of slaves in history. The largest slave traders and owners. So that's talking about numbers. In history were the Arabs. Whereas many descendants of European slaves survived. Many of them survived. Do you see this?
Where did he get this information
from? The slaves
from?
of Islamic peoples were seldom able to increase and thus perished. What are you talking about numbers? No, they didn't hardly ever survive. None of these slaves survived, bro. They don't have no descendants over there.
They had whole tribes of black slaves, bro. They had whole tribes, and after they were free.
Send me. I'll send you this book.
Where did you get this information from?
Book. This is a book, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, where did he get his historic evidence from?
What do you mean? He's a researcher, bro.
So where did he get his research from?
You want to see? You want to see all the footnotes?
Yeah.
You want to see all the footnotes?
We need his
you
sources.
See, look, Clarence Smith, Islam and the Abolition of Slavery. Clarence Smith, Islam and the Abolition of Slavery. Walter Kramer and Gauss Trinkler, the lexicon of the popular. This is in French, Greek. What's the name? German. These some more German sources, right? Clarence Smith. Human trafficking, the return of slavery.
How he gonna quote himself?
New York. No, this is not, bro. This is the excerpt from Thomas Shermer, bro. This is what he. But the real person is T.D. N.D.I.
Oh, so Thomas Shermer is not this author.
No, this is where he's borrowing this from. It's a lot of his stuff. Thomas Shermer, right? Ellen J. Golden, Flag Wishiski, Popular Politics on British and British Slavery, Anti-Slavery.
Send me the book. I'll definitely read it. I got no problem reading.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to give me your email. Follow me and send me your email.
Okay.
It even go through slavery in the Old Testament, the New Testament, and show you the differences. And show you everything. It got Christian stuff in there too. Slavery and
because slavery. I think because most of these systems. I think most of these slavery's been around like for ancient times.
Yeah, but that's not what I think. I never argued that it wasn't.
I know, but I was using this to make my other point.
But who abolished it? Who abolished it? From the early church.
Who abolished slavery?
Yeah, the Christians abolished it. We are the forefront stalwarts, the leaders of abolishing slavery. Christianity did.
Well,
Christianity abolished slavery, bro. Ain't no Muslims out there campaigning to abolish slavery. They were still.
I'm pretty sure the Persians were the first ones to abolish slavery.
No, it wasn't. It was Christianity, bro. This is what it's called. Matter of fact. Slavery in the Old Testament and in the New Testament in its history. So it's mostly about slavery in the Bible. But they didn't let it just go back by critiquing the Bible. They went into Islam history too. So they wasn't going to let y'all Arabs get off scot-free. The Arabs get off scot-free and act like they were not here slave trade, and they had the biggest monopoly on slave trading, bro. If all of the black people, right, the black Muslims, they want to hold Christianity and all of this until, a certain standard. You got to do it for the Muslims too, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. You're not wrong in that. You're 100% right. And Arabs are racist too. Arabs do be racist too. Christians been racist. Christianity has been used against black people, and Islam has been used against black people. They've both been used against black people.
But the thing, but when we talk to most of the Muslims, the black Muslims as that, they always bring up, how you gonna follow this white man religion? They slave traded y'all. They did this and that. They did this and that. Well, shoot, they did the same thing to you in Islam and the Arabs. So if you're gonna if what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you're gonna hold us accountable in a certain aspect, then by golly, you must hold them Arabs in the same aspect as well.
So I don't know what Muslims you be talking to.
What do you mean?
But what I can,
bruh.
I don't know what Muslims
Do you not know, bro? I'm gonna be 100 with you. You sound like you from America. You from America?
I am from America.
Okay, I'm from America. I'm from the deep South, Texas, bro. I know what white people racism is. I didn't experience it.
Okay, I'm from Houston.
I'm right there with you, bro. Straight up. I'm from down here too. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm from down there too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, growing up, yeah, I experienced racism. But until I got on this app and started talking to the Muslims, I've been to so many N-words, so many black this, your mama N-word and all of this in my DMs talking about my mama and how they gonna enslave me. And I don't know my daddy because I'm N-word and this and that, bro, from these Arabs, bro. You want to talk about racism? That's real racism.
Let me respond to that. Here's the thing, bro. You cannot judge a whole culture off of the worst of them.
Oh, but y'all do that. But it's cool for when y'all do that for Christianity. Christianity.
It's not cool for anyone to do that.
But that's what they do.
Christians aren't that much different from Muslims.
That's what they do, though.
Christians aren't. So do Christians, bro. Some Christians believe in homosexuality.
Bro,
some Christians believe all Muslims go to hell.
Don't talk about something else, bro. We talking about racism in Islam and racism in Christianity. That's what we talking about. Don't bring up homosexuality.
So you're saying there's not racism in Christianity?
Don't bring about that. I never said it wasn't.
Okay, I won't bring up that up.
I never
you're
said
saying
it
there's
wasn't.
not racist in Christianity.
True.
Okay,
I never
so there's
said it
racists on
wasn't.
both sides.
Bro, listen.
So are you going to
listen to me
Let me
carefully, bro? I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't. What I'm trying to demonstrate and highlight is that people look at Christianity with a racist lens, right? And then you look at Islam like they didn't have no parts in actually being racist or enslaving people, when that's factually not the truth. When we just looked at this book, you could go to any study, just look up any studies. The Arab slave trade lasted longer, were more brutal, and they had way more victims, bro. But everybody want to point at USA and supposedly the Christians, the Europeans, on what they did to us. Bro, that's 400 years. Y'all tripled us. Y'all quadrupled us, bro. The Arabs quadrupled us in years, bro.
But based on see, I lost my train of thought because I didn't get to say what I was gonna say. But I was gonna say I think Islam highlights black prophets and it highlights people of status in African communities. Christianity, when you hear them speak about it, they really don't.
Bro, it's to this day, bro, because we don't get caught up on black and white. Our Lord Jesus Christ, we don't care if he don't care nobody black and white. There's no Jew, no Greek, no Gentile in heaven, bro. Nobody in Christianity, that's not a thing, bro. Did people twist the Bible?
Same thing in Islam,
Hold on, truth. No, that's not right. I can bring you sources to where the closer you get to Muhammad, the more superior you are. The closer and if you from the Beni, the Qurayshi tribe, from Muhammad or from that certain Arab tribe, then you more pious than the next, man. They don't tell you this in Islam. They ain't gonna tell you
that's Sunni culture.
That is facts.
That's Arab culture.
That is facts.
So you cannot use Arab culture to represent all of Islam.
It's not Arab culture. It's Islamic culture. This comes from Muhammad's mom.
No, Arab culture is not
Sneeko,
Islamic culture.
Have you ever heard of Sneeko? You know Sneeko, he a Muslim. He even had a problem with them saying that the best of people was the Arabs in a certain context that was from Yemeni. He had a problem with it. It's in the religion, bro. It's not no culture.
Can I respond to it?
It's in the religion.
It's not in the religion because the Quran doesn't speak about it. I don't know every hadith.
I'm bringing you sources.
Truthfully, it don't.
It's sources I can show you, and yes, it is in the Quran too.
If I brought you a source, say I brought you like the Book of Enoch or the Book of Mary,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about authoritative scholars that affirms this stuff, man. They ain't gonna tell you this in the masjid and you black. You think they fit to tell you this? That you are less, bro.
Some of these books on the Dead Sea Scrolls,
bro. They call us, black people. They call us subhuman. They call us abids, bro. You don't know about this stuff because they ain't fit to tell you this, bro.
They did.
They still do.
You know when Moses was a prophet. In Islam, they were racist.
I gotta go, bro. I just gonna give you that. I'm just gonna give it to you like that, bro. If you still want to make all these excuses, just like the last dude, and make all these excuses for Arabs and how they do in Islam, bro, that's on you. I can lead a horse to water. I can't make them drink. That ain't my duty. I can show you.
So you just want me to agree with you?
No, don't agree with me. That's why I told you that I'll send you the book. That's why I told you to do your own research. If you want to believe this, and if you want to do this, and you want to still follow a prophet that actually sold slaves, bro, that's on you. That's on you. My prophet, my holy Jesus, ain't sell not one slave. He ain't command not one war. He ain't unalive not one person. He ain't have unadulterated sex with a minor. That's what my prophet did, bro. That's my moral standard. That's my moral code. He the one that showed us how to live, not Muhammad, bro. Not Muhammad that did all of these things, that actually broke every 10 commandment in the book, but he say I'm in line with them. And then Allah, he uses Allah to do it all. Nah, fam, you can miss me with that. I would never follow nobody like that. Give me that unblemished, perfect dude. Give me that unblemished, perfect dude. That's who I want. I'm following him because I know I ain't gonna never get there, but at least I can strive to be like him. I don't want nothing to do with Muhammad. I don't want nothing to do with selling slaves. I don't want to even have to defend child marriage, bro. Miss me with. If I gotta do all that and I gotta do all that to try to make this dude a prophet, I would rather worship a stone. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'll be a Greek stone worshiper before I worship or I follow this man, this dude that unalive people. This
truthfully,
dude that
bro,
did all
I see what you're saying, but
that's
you
what
always
I would
interrupt
do.
people.
I'm just saying that's what I would do. I ain't fit to do that. I worship a tree in my backyard before I follow Muhammad.
I see what you're saying, but you're on here asking Muslims to present questions, but before they get a chance to answer, you always interrupt them.
No, I'm just telling you, if that's what you want to do, if you feel comfortable with doing that, that's you. So you a grown man, fam.
I know, because you'll present these cases. You'll present like 4 cases against Islam, and you'll list them all really fast, and then you'll say Muhammad was a pedophile.
I didn't say that. I didn't even say that. Don't use that word on here, bro. You can get banned, and I can get banned.
My bad.
That didn't even come. I didn't even say that word, but you get what I was saying, of course.
Yeah, but these things are these are things that, like, you know, if you reference it, you know, some of these things that you're speaking of have been done throughout all of the Bible. Do you discredit all of the prophets that came before?
Hey, they ain't
before Jesus?
Hold on, Truth. They ain't my perfect moral example. Even if you can find somebody in the Bible that did some of this stuff, which you won't. You won't find nobody. Hold on.
Yes, you can.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Listen to me very, very closely. They're not my perfect moral standard. My perfect moral standard is Jesus Christ, who was unblemished and didn't sin. That's who I try to look out for. That's our perfect moral code. That's who we get our moral code from. We don't, if Moses sinned, of course, David sinned, of course, committed adultery, did all of this, had wars, unalive people. It's descriptive. It tells you what they did, and we don't have no problem with it because they was humans.
Mm-hmm.
They were humans. So they made humans mistakes. But the one that didn't make mistake, the one that is undefiled, purified, holy, magnificent, Jesus Christ. Find me a mistake with him, then I'll leave Christianity. Find me something he did that make me be ashamed.
I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Even in Islam, they call him the unblemished or unsinful prophet. They explain.
And you
but
still
I want to
wanna
ask
follow
you a question. I don't want to seem like.
And you
I don't want to make it seem argumentative.
But you still follow Muhammad.
I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question, and I want it to be argumentative.
Yeah, believe me. I'm gonna ask you this one question, then I answer your question. Even though you see that this man was blemished, unblemished, sinless, didn't have no sin, nobody can fault him for nothing, and you'd rather follow Muhammad? That makes sense. That makes sense that you would rather follow Muhammad.
Can I answer?
Go ahead.
So this is a big misconception. I think it is. I don't think it's just you follow Jesus or you follow Muhammad. I mean, essentially, I think they taught relatively the same thing. I don't think it's one where you follow Muhammad and then you don't follow Jesus, or then you don't follow, in Islam, they believe Moses came revealed. You should follow the laws of Moses, you should follow the laws of Isa, and you should follow the laws of Muhammad. And those prophets that came before. Because most of the time when they're speaking on stuff, they're not telling you to do anything bad.
So, okay, let's see. Let's examine it.
No, I would say,
let's examine it. Let's examine it. I hear you. You say they preach the same.
One thing I say, because, okay.
Am I lagging or are you lagging? I think one of us are lagging.
That's probably me. I have poor service. That's probably me.
Yeah, I think you're lagging. I'm not trying to talk over you, but we're lagging. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you taking a long time to respond. You taking a long time to respond.
Is it still lagging?
I don't know. Are you? Yo.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hello? I can hear you.
Yeah, you lagging just a bit. You think you can get a better connection?
Let me try. I know. Let me try.
While he doing that, man, I think I got some super chats to read. My bad, wrong button. All right, furthest I can go back is
that better?
SOB, State of Battle. Let me read these super chats real quick. State of Battle Rap says, ask him about being a left shoulder. You won't find anything like that in Christianity. All right. Let's see. Oh, got this one from Devney M says the Atlantic slave trade imported 800,000 to 1.5 million over 400 years. The Islamic slave trade took a low of 15 million to as high as 120 million over the last 1,400 years. That's facts. That's facts. All right. I think that was the super chats. I got two. Okay, Brother Scott says, educate them left shoulders. That's right. Appreciate the Alfred Jingers. Appreciate the number one. Carol B says, selling animals for animals. Disgusting. Hunt Isaiah says, please make the Saharan slave trade a topic. Okay, Sub-Saharan. McCain says, let these idiots know word. Hell yeah. Okay, we still got McCain X says, Big Islam Muhammad told us we not racist. All right. What's up, bro? Appreciate the super chat, y'all.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Now, when I say one, you say two, okay?
Okay.
1.
2.
All right. I think you're a little better now. All right. Did Jesus say that we can commit adultery? Did Jesus condemn adultery? Or did he say not to commit adultery?
Jesus did not say we could commit adultery.
Okay. What if I show you Muhammad said you could in certain situations?
Muhammad said you could commit adultery?
Yeah.
This is in the Quran?
It's in the Hadith.
I can read it, but sometimes those hadiths be tricky.
Nah,
because they don't come from the Quran.
They gonna be what it is. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
I do have a take on it. I know a lot of times because I'm not super familiar with the hadiths, but I know a lot of these hadiths I be reading be sounding crazy. One of the hadiths said,
it's even in
when
your,
you sleep on your.
It's even in your Quran that you can have illicit intercourse with your slaves. You ain't gotta marry them; they're your slaves. You can go ahead and have intercourse with them. But even in your,
this is in the Quran.
Yeah, 424. Surah 4, verse 24. Your right hand possess. Savage. I'm only doing ones right now. I'm running a 1-on-1 right now. I don't need nobody coming up diverting the topic right now. I'm building with this guy. Nothing personal. I don't even know who you is, matter of fact, but I only bring my brothers up that I know. But I'm building with this guy right now. I ain't trying to get him to lose focus, take him somewhere else. Don't get me wrong, I share my panels. Everybody know I do share my panels. But not right now. Yeah, to build my narrative. Okay. My narrative, I'm gonna show you from Hadith sources. I'm gonna show you from sources. It's not my narrative. It's your Quran. If you don't like Islam, you don't like what I show you, leave your Quran. Leave Islam.
A lot of these,
okay,
a lot of them Quran sources are made by Arab people, like who have Arab culture.
Hey.
You know, that's why
it's not my fault. I'm just reading your sources, bro. Not my fault. If you got a problem with it, leave Islam. It's not my fault. If you don't like what I read, leave Islam. You won't have to deal with it. Not my fault. You read Surah 424?
Yeah.
What did it say? Oh, if you off the app, I can't hear you. You got to be on the app if you read it. You got to be on the app if you're reading, bro. I can't hear you. It mutes your mic.
Yeah, I'm here.
I can read it for you so you won't have to go back off the app. It says, and also prohibited for you are married women except those your right hand possess. This is a decree upon Allah, right? And lawful to you are all others beyond these. So who's prohibited? Other married women, of course, except for who? Your right hand possess. That means your slaves. These slaves are permissible for you. You can do with them as you want. If you click the footnote
Does
right
the
there, it
right-
says slaves or war captives who had polytheist husbands.
I'm looking up the right hand possessed part right now.
Yeah. What are you looking on? You in a book? Or if you on
I'm just I do have a Quran book, but I'm just putting it on Google.
bring up Qur'an.com.
Okay.
Yeah, just come back to the thing. I'll show you. I'll take it off my screen. I'll do that for you.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. You see this? This is This is Surah An-Nisa, Quran.com, 424. And also prohibited to you are all married women except. So if these married women except those your right hand possesses. Now you see you got a little one right there to let you know what right hand possess is. Click it. And it's gonna bring up a footnote to let you know who these women is. Footnote 1: slaves or war captives who had polytheist husbands. So even if they have husbands, they married. These war captives are married, but they legal for you. You can get down with them because they just your slaves. They your war captives. They your war booty. So you can do what you want with them, even if you married or they're married. It don't matter. Get down. That's adultery, my friend. I don't care how you cut it. So we go back. Let me see. I can show you another example. This is Sahih Albani, graded by Albani. This is good. Sunan Abi Dawud 2172. All right. Muhaddith said, I entered the mosque and saw Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. I sat with him and asked about withdrawing the what? Withdrawing the PP. Withdrawing the PP. Can you see that, Truth? While having intercourse. Abu Sa'id said, we went out with the apostle of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, on the expedition to Banu al-Mustalik and took some Arab women captive. And we desired, what y'all desired? We desired the women, for we were suffering from the absence of our wives. So these dudes are married. They captured these Arab women, and they wanted them because they ain't had it in a minute. And we wanted ransom. So we intended to withdraw the PP, so they wanted to pull out, while having intercourse with the slave women. But we asked ourselves, can we draw the penis when the apostle of Allah is among us before asking him about it? So we asked him about it. He said, it does not matter if you do not do it. It don't matter if you do not do it. For every soul that is to be born up to the day of resurrection will be born. So Muhammad said, man, y'all ain't got to be pulling out. Leave it in there. Because any soul that's going to be born is going to be born. Now, these dudes admittedly that they was married. But they were suffering from the absence of their wives. Muhammad say, leave it in there, Tiger. You good. Leave it in there. You ain't got to pull out because any soul going to be born anyway. That's adultery, my friend.
Yeah, I'll have to do some more research on this.
So by looking at it, you can do all the research you want. It's in the Quran. We just read it. It's in the Quran. Do all the research you want, but it's in the Quran. 424. We just read it. They just backing up what we just read in 424. That's it. You can have you can have adultery whether you married or not. Don't matter. You ain't got to pull out. Jesus ain't command this. Jesus ain't say that was cool. Your prophet wasn't in line with my Jesus. It's other stuff. We can all kinds of stuff I can pull out.
Yeah, I gotta respond, but I gotta do some more research on it because I don't want to give a wrong response.
I mean, what can you say? It's clear cut. That's clear cut right there, Papa. What you think? What your research gonna say? Yeah, it did that. I'm not crazy. You ain't crazy. You're grown. You can understand what you just read. You can understand what I just read you. You got to do research on. They even admitted we missing the absence of our lives.
I gotta see the context of it. So
the context is they went on an expedition. And they was gone away from home for a while. It give you the context right there in the hadith. They went on an expedition. They went and they captured some women. They was their captives. They desired them because it's been a while since they was with their wives. And they wanted to do the thing with them, but they also wanted to ransom these people. They wanted to ransom the slaves on top of that. So nobody want a pregnant slave. They don't want a pregnant slave. They don't want to impregnate them. So they asking, hey, man, you think we can pull out? But before we pull out, we got to go check with the prophet. Let's go see what the prophet say.
Yeah. That part's not in the Quran about the whole pulling out part.
Yeah, but this is just more in depth. This right here is on an expedition. The other part in the Quran is just telling you who you can and cannot have sex with and who you can and cannot marry. That's what that is. That's just giving you the what's the name? The categories of who you can and cannot marry. Don't hop off Savage. Don't Savage telling you, hey, just hop off truth. They don't want you to know this, brother. They ain't gonna tell you this. You gotta hear this stuff from a Christian, which is crazy. They don't want you.
I'm not gonna defend the point, just to defend it. I will say it might have to know the context because I gotta know they're on an expedition. Who are they fighting?
Do it matter? They having an adultery. That's the point. I don't care if you fighting Godzilla. Don't matter who you fighting. That ain't the point. The point is they committed adultery. So okay. So you saying a certain situations it's cool to have adultery. It's cool. It's cool
I'm
to
not
have
saying
adultery.
that. I'm not saying that, but what I'll say is...
Okay, so why does it matter who they fighting, bro? You bringing up irrelevant points.
There's times in the Bible where they say you have adultery and do stuff.
No, they ain't. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. Stop. Don't lie on my Bible, bro. It's not. It's no such thing like that in the Bible.
I think Moses said something like that in the Bible.
No, they didn't. No, he didn't. Stop listening to Libiano. Stop listening to these clowns that twist and turn what the Bible say for their own amusement, just so they can cast a light and do a tu quoque fallacy and say, well, look, the Bible did it, so we cool. We cool. Can you find stuff in the Bible that's crazy or that sounds, foreign to you, that make your ears perk up when you hear it? Of course it is, but it's descriptive. It's descriptive. This is what this happened to such and such. This happened to such and such. It's not a command from God. This is a command from God. This is a command straight from your prophet. Your prophet say, go ahead and get it in, fam. Go get it in, champ. You want it? Get it in. Go ahead and do your thing, champ. You ain't even got to withdraw it. That's from your God. That's from your prophet. Do people do mess up stuff in the Bible? Sure they do, because the Bible is a unapologetic, truthful book. No matter who it's speaking about, it's going to give you the truth. Some people do some bad stuff. Yes. but it's not prescriptive. It doesn't say, hey, you can do this. You are permissible to do this. No, that's not what the Bible do. That's not what the Bible say. If you can find something somebody did hideous in the Bible, of course, because it's giving you the backdrop. It's giving you stories. It's not commandments. It's not prescriptive. It's not saying go ahead and do this. That's not the Bible. We finding that in the Quran. This is permissible. This is from your prophet, your God, because Muhammad never speaks on his own will. Nothing Muhammad says is on his own will. So everything he's speaking is from God, is from Allah. That's what it is.
So he said,
yeah, you can go ahead and have, adultery. Yeah. You've been away from your wives.
You have to take them. Did he say you didn't have, like, they may be informed after you go, you have to take them as wives?
No, it doesn't say anything about wives. Doesn't say anything.
It doesn't, but it just
wives.
says that which your right hand possesses.
That means they are slave. When you remember, I just pulled up the footnote, bro. What did it say? Slave, captives that was married to polytheists. So not only are the men married, but the women that was already married, they had, even though they was polytheists, they had husbands. That's adultery. That's adultery, whether you like it or not. Muslims trip me out that they don't understand what they have no reading comprehension when it's something they don't like. Oh, no, I don't fully understand this. I gotta go see. That's adultery, bro. And you think these slave captives is gonna be just really willing to just lay down with these people after they didn't just unalive your husband, took you from your from your place of stay, from your city? That's what we call grape. They was graping them women.
What about Solomon?
What about ism? Solomon ain't the best moral example. That's why Solomon got punished and got his whole kingdom taken away because of that thing in between his legs. He got punished. God don't play that. My God in the Bible don't play that. I don't care if you a king. You do what you don't supposed to do, I'm gonna punish you. King, the richest man in human history was Solomon. Built the kingdom. My God don't play that.
And he was the wisest too, or something.
But you broke the rules, bruh. You broke the rules. You had over thousands of concubines and hundreds of wives and all this. Nah, bruh, you finna get it. That ain't what we do around here. My God punished him. Took the kingdom
it was
away
permissible for him.
No, it wasn't. It tell you don't.
Solomon wasn't allowed to have multiple wives?
No, he wasn't. Matter of fact, God told him not to do it because it's gonna lead him astray. And what did he do? He did it anyway. Okay, you think I'm playing with you? Let's take you up. Let's go and take everything from you. God took everything from Solomon because of that. Was it permissible? Don't listen to these Muslims. You can find the highest moral code in our God in the Bible. The highest moral code. He don't play that. Don't care who you are. Care how much money you got. He don't even care if he put you on the throne. He the one that can take you out. You disobey him and play with him if you want to. My God ain't a sock puppet. That every time a prophet get in trouble, oh, look, my God said we can do this. That's Muhammad. Muhammad is the one that lusted over his adopted son's wife. And then since he wanted her and had to have her, then he make adoption illegal. Oh, why? Why you do that, Muhammad? Oh, Allah said I can do it. Listen. Oh, okay. Allah said you can do it, so we cool. Yeah. Even Aisha said, hey, seems like your God is quicksand to hasten there all your wants, your desires. Even Aisha with her young self, the child bride, said, hold on, Muhammad. Everything that you want seems like, hey, you get. God give it to you. Ain't that ironic? Even Aisha, she wasn't stupid. She seen it. Muhammad didn't want people staying over his house like, I just got a revelation, brother. Just got a revelation. Don't loiter. After you eat, leave. I'm shy. I don't want to tell you this because I'm shy. But my God say, hey, you gotta go. Don't loiter at the prophet's house. Come on, man. That's convenient revelation. The reason why it took 23 years for the Quran to be written or to be revealed, because every time Muhammad get into a pickle, he had to get a revelation from God. How I'm gonna spin this right now? How I'm gonna spin this right now? Oh, Muhammad. Oh, Aisha, you don't want me to sleep with Maria the cop? You don't want me to sleep with Maria the cop? I'm sorry. I won't do it no more. Oh, what happened? Allah. Here comes Allah. What do you say? Oh, what do you say, Allah? I can do it? Okay. Come on. No. And then he threatened him. Oh, Muhammad gonna get more better wives than you. So y'all better shut up or he gonna get more wives. He gonna get better wives than y'all disobedient. Hey, y'all disobedient chicks. Why you say that? Oh, because Allah said it. I'm getting the revelation, brother. Come on, man. How crazy you gotta believe this stuff, bro? Using God's name to do this stuff.
They are. Most of the prophets had multiple wives when they was getting revelations.
Stop bringing up most of the prophets. Then I just told you what it was. Ain't no prophet use God. Ain't no prophet blame God for what they adultery. Ain't no prophet blame God for what they did. Ain't no prophet did that. They did it and God punished them. Stop talking about what other prophets did because you can't find it. That ain't what happened. That ain't happened. Them fiction. Stop listening to that. Worry about that sock puppet that Muhammad got. Hey, Allah. Hey, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, man. Probably want a cracker. Come on, man. Come on, get off of there. You too old for this, bruh. You too old to be falling for this madness. You too old for this.
So was it the wives or was it the shrines?
What are you talking about?
With Solomon.
What does it matter, bro? He got punished. He literally got punished. What did I tell you? He got punished. He lost his whole kingdom, one of the greatest kingdoms on earth. And you want to talk about what it was? So what? Yes, he did it. He had concubines. He had many wives. He was told not to do it. God took everything from him. Why you keep bringing up Solomon, bro? Solomon ain't gonna help you out of this. Solomon wasn't the best moral example.
So after Jesus, nobody had multiple wives.
We talking about our moral code, our prophet that is we talking about morality and what they did, bro. We ain't talking about these other people.
And morality, you can't judge morality by past standards. You know, morality is not universal.
Yeah, mashallah, brother. Morality is not universal. Yeah, but you're quick to tell somebody they shouldn't be stealing. You'll be quick to tell somebody you shouldn't unalive that person. You'll be quick to tell somebody, hey, you shouldn't be committing adultery, but it's not universal. Come on, man. Don't be a knucklehead. For real.
But people will kill. You know, that's war.
Don't be a knucklehead, bro. For real. I know you trying to, and I'm just following all of these rabbit trails to let you just to show you ain't got nowhere to go because Muhammad did all of them. Muhammad did all of them. Whatever you want to say, Muhammad did it. He did it, bruh.
So, yeah, but
he your moral example. So is he the best moral example?
Your moral example is Jesus, right?
Is Muhammad your moral example the best person that ever lived in Islam according to you in all of human history?
I believe the Quran actually says Isa is the Messiah. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not talking about the Messiah. I'm talking about the best moral example, the one that you need to pattern your life after.
They say that because Isa's life, you know, if you
I'm not talking about Isa. I'm talking about Muhammad. Do you want me to bring up something from
that's what they say.
Sunnah.com from the Quran from answering what's the name? And it's going to show you that Muhammad is the best creation out of everybody. He's the best creation in Islam. Nobody is created on the same level as Muhammad. That man is right up under Allah. He's the best moral example. He is the leader of the prophets. All of the prophets, according to Muslims, all of the prophets is going to subject and bow down to Muhammad. That's
not in the Quran.
All right, man. All right, man. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. You send me your email, bro. Give me a follow, and I'll send you that book I told you about. I'll send you some more references I told you about. Right now, you just going through cognitive dissonance, bro. You going through cognitive dissonance. It's true, but you don't want it to be true. And I get it. You got it, bro.
I know. Because Jesus never got married.
You got it, bro. You got it. I don't know what that have to do with anything, but you got it. Being a virgin,
how can we mirror our lives after Jesus?
That's supposed to be pious in your religion. That's supposed to be pious, not getting married and stuff, bro. What are you talking about? That's piety.
Then how are you supposed to live your life? You know, humans meet, they get married, they have kids.
Yeah, follow Muhammad. Go have adultery. That's what you do. Go do something.
I don't think he promotes adultery. I'm gonna do some more research on it.
I just showed you, bro. I just showed you. You got cognitive dissonance. Go do whatever. Go rob caravans and stuff. Go try to steal and rob a bank and put hot coals on the top of somebody's chest for it. Tell them to give me the keys, give me the code. Go follow your best moral example. Go tie an old lady to 2 camels and tell them to go and split her apart. That's your profit. Go ahead, go do that. You want to do that? That's you, fam. You got it. That's you. Go ahead, do that.
You said the Prophet Muhammad did that?
Man, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
You said he tried an old lady to 2 camels? Where they get these stories from, bro?
Tied her between 2 camels and told them, "Ha, get up, boom," and split her.
Why does this sound just like Willie Lynch?
Because your prophet was a sadistic, evil man, bro. That's why.
Bruh, I don't think that. Okay, yeah, some of these stories they be coming up.
Go ahead and follow them, bro. Go ahead, do what you do. I ain't here to twist your arm or grab your leg and tell you to come on over to Christianity. If you want to go ahead and do what that do, and you want to go ahead, that's you, fam. I can just tell you. I can lead a horse to water. I can't make them drink. I done showed you sources. That's what you want. Go ahead, fam. That's you. You want to follow a prophet? All
right, I'm gonna do some more research and then I'm gonna come back up here.
All right, bro. God bless you.
All right, bro. All right, man. You have a good one.
You too.
Peace.
All right, man. I gotta go to bed. What's going on, Matthew 5:3-12? What's happening? Pray for that brother, y'all. Pray for that brother. Romello, be quiet, Romello. Mellow, man. Mellow, bro. Mellow, bro. That boy Mellow, he don't want nobody to take a break. We got us a super chat from Sonny. Appreciate that. She says, you are on fire tonight, man. Let go. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I just don't like to see my black brother suffer, man. Follow this craziness. Follow that craziness. And then point the finger at Christianity, you know. Just don't like it. Just don't like it, man. Yeah, he was black, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some things that just pull it. That slavery thing, it gets under my skin. The racist thing, it gets under my skin, right? And the Aisha thing, it gets under my skin. I get, you know, I come out of, you know, I kind of lose character a little bit. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. I can't keep my cool when I'm talking about stuff like that. Can't keep my cool, y'all. It's crazy. I got 20 Muslims want to come up and put me in my place right now. They manifesting in the chat. They want to come up and put me in my place right now. They manifesting, y'all. You don't be talking about my religion. Be talking about my prophet. You Islamophobe. Fact check me. See if I ain't talking no facts. You Islamophobic. You Islamophobic. Yeah. Call me what you want. Call me what you want, bro. I'm just saying, fact check me. You don't believe me, go look into your sources. Or do you just want to walk around all day and say Allah is one? Allah is one. That's all we need. Allah is one. Allah is one. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. Allah is one. 5 daily prayer. Oh, clockwork. Oh, let's go bend down. Oh, Allah is one. Come on, man. It's more to life than that. It's more than religion than that. You got to have a relationship with God. A close relationship with God. Not just, oh, Allah is one. Up. 3 o'clock, 5 daily prayer. Up. Allah is one. 9 o'clock, another prayer. Up. Allah is one. 4 o'clock, daily prayer. Bing. Up. Allah is one. Come on, man. That robotic stuff out of here, bro. Be genuine. No genuine. No genuine. It's just not genuine, man. Come on. Allah is one. Time to go pray. Allah is one. Come on, man. That's all y'all get stuck in a loop. It's Groundhog's Day for Muslims. Because that's why anytime you talk to them, that's all they can say. Because they've been doing that for 100 times in a week. So whenever you talk to them, they just got flashbacks. Oh, it's almost time for me to go pray. Allah is one. Allah is one. Come on, man. This is my live. I can talk a lot. That's what I'm here for. Gotta go, though. Gotta get up and make some money for my family. Because that's what we do. We go to work around here. We go to work around here. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get up out of here. I know y'all gonna follow me. Follow me, Muslims. You can come on up the next time I'll be up. Yeah, I'm a joke. I'm a joke. I'm a joke. Show you right. I'm a joke. I ain't no adulterer, though. I ain't no schmurderer, though. That's what I ain't. I ain't no thief, though. I'll be a joke. I ain't no PDFer, though. I know that much. And my Lord and Savior ain't either. I know that much. Can you say the same about yours? That's why y'all want to borrow that's why y'all want to borrow our Jesus. That's why y'all want to borrow our Jesus. No, you can't have them. Give them back. Give us our Jesus back. He don't belong in Islam. You can't borrow our Jesus to try to get his moral code. Think it's going to rub off on yours. Nah, you can't have my Jesus. You stick with your prophet. That's who you follow. Who name you put in that Shahada? Muhammad. Stick with him. Don't bring my Jesus into this. That's my Jesus. That's 2.8 billion Christians' Jesus. It's not y'all's. You can't have them. Even though you want him so bad. You can't have him. He don't belong to you. Try to kidnap him. We snatching him back. We snatching him back, y'all. You can't have him. Can't have Moses and all them too, but we feel you, you know. We love them prophets. One you ain't gonna get. One of them you ain't gonna get. You ain't even to get that Jesus. Can't have him. That's where we draw the line. That's where we march. You ain't gonna be able to get him. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. You can't have that Jesus. You got your Muhammad. Stay with him. Stick with him. God bless y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I do got to get up and go to work, man. It's late. Been up too long. Appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't already, subscribe to me. Go on YouTube. The Word of Now. The Word of Now on YouTube. You can run this back. Go ahead and hit the like. Hit the like if you while you in here. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to y'all over on TikTok. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, may the Lord Jesus Christ keep a hedge of protection around you and your family. May you not want for nothing. May you not worry. If you got sickness in your body, may he bless you. May he heal you. Financially, may he open up the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that you cannot receive. I wish and I pray that on all of y'all over here on TikTok, family. And if you want that same thing, Muslims, you come to the real Jesus Christ. He can provide all of that. Because he is the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through him. That's right. Yeah, you say word preaching, whatever. You're going to get this gospel today. You're going to get this gospel today. Stop playing and shucking and jiving with that man, Muhammad. Come to the one that fulfilled every need, that will supply everything you need. That's who you need. That's why you can't have him until you come and you bow before him. You bow before that cross. Before your tongue confess that he is who he is. That's what it is. Till you do that, you can't have my Jesus. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate the support. If y'all want to, come on back. Yeah, I ruffle some feathers tonight. I don't care. God bless. Much love to y'all. All right. YouTube, you to the tube, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me. Sorry, man, these guys, they got me riled up. You know, I try to be even killed. I try to be cool. But don't come at me with no slave and racism stuff, man. when you got that in your own stream, man. You feel me? Don't come at me with that. Just talking ignorantly. You see they come up all with their chest out and cocky and brash what they do by the time they leave. Humble them. Because when you put it in their face, they can't do nothing but to deny it. They can't, they can just sit back and say, well, you know. Well, what about such and such and such and such? Ain't what we talking about, fam. But what about such and such, such and such? That ain't what I'm talking about either. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm talking about. Stop deflecting. If you haven't already, I gotta still put that full Muslim song on my Patreon. If you want to support me, you can go ahead and hit my Patreon up there. I put it in there for free if y'all want it. I don't pay for stuff I don't pay for. I'm not gonna charge you. You know what I'm saying? I do need to do more on my Patreon. I do be doing some stuff, and I get behind. I'm just me. It's just one man. So I appreciate y'all patience. If you want to support me, use the Patreon, right? If you want to support me, it's to buy me a coffee. You can support me that way. Or you can continue just giving super chats and hitting the like stream, and y'all doing what y'all do. I appreciate any and everything that y'all give. $1, a penny, it don't matter. It's your hard-earned money. You ain't got to give it to me. But if you feel like it, I thank you and I bless you. I bless you for it, you know, and I put it to good use. So I appreciate it. God bless you, YouTube. Y'all are the man's and women's and the family, you know, a family away from my family. I love y'all, man. I love y'all with all of my heart. Y'all are the best, right? But you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You ain't got to go home. You ain't got to go to bed. But one thing you must do, you gotta watch your head.
Yeah. Watch your head down, yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Man, ain't no way I'm finna listen to you spit with your PDF supporting eye for you finna get clip. Idiot poses wise when truth approach you. Close your eyes, hold the lies, and show your pride is oversized in your replies. Trying to teach, but you only came to preach. Lying about Jesus, who you think you finna reach. In your speech, I hear the weakness, that's why you won't shut up. Demons in your ear convince you to be evil is what you disagree. It's history, too late to change it, it's a thing. Wins ain't free round here, bro. When you speak, I'm listening. So if you think you finna be hitting me with your wizardry, convincing me to give a free platform, you're tripping, G. I don't mince words, I don't get purrs who don't deserve the way. Why don't you learn? You've shown you've earned it, so deserve your fate and so discern what happened here, so you learn your place. I know it burned, but grow and turn from falsehood into grace. Watch your head down, yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Just pay close attention, that hateful ambition is why you done failed your mission. Your faith is a prison that makes you a victim, that's why you ain't breaking my rhythm. You ain't finna get in, my spirit is sealed. Don't know your God, can't say if it's real. To me he sound awful like Satan for real, trying to convince me he made us to kill. What are you, stupid? This is the war of the spirit, but you don't know it or walk it or live it. You don't see what's happening, you're walking into it. You're there where it matters and lost and diluted. You can give pain, you can give hate, but don't wanna take it. That is your way, you will give hate because you love Satan. I'm not finna pause my day to listen to someone whose Lord is hate. I'm finna walk away. Yeah. Whoa. Watch your head down. Yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Yeah. Watch your head down, yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Man, ain't no way I'm finna listen to you spit with your PDF supporting eye for you finna get clip. Idiot poses wise when truth approach you. Close your eyes, hold the lies, and show your pride is oversized in your replies. Trying to teach, but you only came to preach. Lying about Jesus, who you think you finna reach. In your speech, I hear the weakness, that's why you won't shut up. Demons in your ear convince you to be evil is what you disagree. It's history, too late to change it, it's a thing. Wins ain't free round here, bro. When you speak, I'm listening. So if you think you finna be hitting me with your wizardry, convincing me to give a free platform, you're tripping, G. I don't mince words, I don't get purrs who don't deserve the way. Why don't you learn? You've shown you've earned it, so deserve your fate and so discern what happened here, so you learn your place. I know it burned, but grow and turn from falsehood into grace. Watch your head down, yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head down. Just get. Watch your head. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Watch your head. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Just pay close attention. That hateful ambition is why you done failed your mission. Your faith is a prison that makes you a victim. That's why you ain't breaking my rhythm. You ain't finna get in, my spirit is sealed. Don't know your God, can't say if it's real. To me he sound awful like Satan for real, trying to convince me he made us to kill. What are you, stupid? This is the war of the spirit, but you don't know it or walk it or live it. You don't see what's happening, you're walking into it. You're dead where it matters and lost and diluted. You can give pain, you can give hate, but don't wanna take it. That is your way. You will give hate because you love Satan. I'm not finna pause my day.